Hello and welcome to the Blue Rupees Podcast, episode number 136. I'm Adrian. The one staring off distant into life itself is David.
Yeah.
The one that is dressed up like YouTube reactors, Gore the Movie God. You get that joke?
Yeah.
It's a good joke, right?
Yeah,
I get that reference.
Yeah, it's a reference. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a reference.
This is our video game podcast. We go live on twitch.tv/punked every Thursday.
He's cosplay as a wino.
I'm cosplaying as my favorite Nickelodeon All-Stars character.
Shithead? Who the fuck are you supposed to be?
Yeah, that guy.
What is that?
It's unlockable when you beat.
Did you go to your work dressed like that?
No, not yet.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want that.
What's great is most days I don't have to wear pants.
Thanks for your input, David. This is our video game podcast. we go live
just
on
end the podcast
Punked every Thursday night.
Like forever. Can we just stop and never do it again?
We talk about video games. We talk about David not wearing pants. Apparently, we do games gone by, but not this week. That's gonna be next week. Sorry, I just had no time for anything.
Yeah, so just an update to the schedule. Next week will be Bioshock's Games Gone By, and then the following week will be our retrospective of Season 2, correct?
Yep, and then November 26th is Kentucky Route Zero. And then next week with Bioshock, we'll be announcing a lot of games coming up here too. So
I'll be announcing all my games. Chris will be announcing
all your games.
some.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I don't care.
Sure, that's fine.
The police. I do what I want.
Yeah. Oh
God. I want to keep them free just in case I decide to switch them up. Which some can switch. I'm pretty set on it, but some
you can switch them up if you want. Whatever.
No.
I'll switch up when we might play, because I was originally going to do Gore's game for my first one, and then I realized that the beginning of the year is fucking stacked, so I'm doing your game first because it's short.
Oh, whatever.
Your game that I picked for you is fucking 25 hours.
For me or him?
Yeah, for you.
For me?
Yeah, for you, the entity that is Chris.
25 hours. Jesus Christ. Why me?
It's a farming style game.
Destiny?
So it's got a lot more estimated playtime for main story and extra.
Yeah. I just wish
death.
Like death.
I just wish death.
I look at Gun and I go, maybe today. But no.
What do you wish?
Yours is the longest, technically, because main story and extra and all that fun stuff. And Adrian's
the Spear of Longinus.
Hell yeah.
Shout out. Spear of Longinus. You know what you did.
To the Anthologinous, Killing Unit 2, and Oscar.
Yeah, that's it. Unit 2. Jesus Christ. Unit 2.
Anyway, we'll be announcing a lot of
our
games
Lord Unit.
Next week.
Up to the moon.
Shout outs to the moon. Fly me to the moon.
Thanks for everything
That's
you do
also
out there.
Evangelion. I hope what you just said, David, wasn't a spoiler for fucking Evangelion.
No.
I know that's a Evangelion reference. I've watched enough Mega 64 to know that at least.
I had no idea what he said.
He said something about a unit. I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not.
He might have been talking about 50 Cent. I don't know, in his gorilla unit. That's what G stands for. Gorilla unit. No, that's what it stands for. You didn't know G stands for gorilla unit?
No,
I didn't have that knowledge.
I remember someone in middle school once said, "I never knew G unit standing for gun it."
Gun it.
Gun it.
Oh, I get it. Oh yeah, I get it. Because if you put the G with the unit, then it's gun it.
Gun it.
Get it. So the G's. So wait. So G unit stands for gun it unit.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Got it unit.
All right. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not gorilla. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I'm just racist. Who knows? No, it's gorilla unit. It's gorilla though, but like warfare.
Like Red Faction gorilla.
Yeah. There you go. Or like like guerrilla warfare, or Red Faction gorilla.
Red Faction gorilla.
Red Faction.
So I created that word, right?
Yeah.
Gorilla,
but like crazy.
We have audio podcasts on Spotify and Amazon Music and all that stuff. It's all good.
Yeah. Peacock.
Yeah, there you go. Peacock. Go.
You can watch the new Halloween movie, and then listen to our podcast same day,
and then get disappointed like everyone else.
At the podcast, yeah. Well,
speaking of podcasts, we do NAMP, our Not Another Movie podcast. We got a lot of movies coming up here. Going to be talking about. We're gonna have
Did that go up, by the way?
Did it not yet? I thought. No. I'll go. Okay.
I checked earlier today. It wasn't up.
All right. It'll go up tomorrow for sure. Then I thought I keep uploading it, and I have to do something, so I let it like export in the background, and I just forget that I just didn't actually schedule it. So it's
Right.
up, but I'll have to actually like post it.
It's up, but you can't find it.
Yeah, you can't find it. It's unlisted. Sorry.
Nope. It's not streaming either.
That'll be up tomorrow if you're listening to this stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's already up. That means our final Halloween one will be in November because Halloween never leaves. It's never over.
No.
Well,
You think we should do that for Christmas
man.
too? Should we all pick like a Christmas movie as well? Like one, not like all month, but
I hate Christmas movies.
You hate Die Hard?
They're all Die Hard's not a. That's like a. Christmas was invented after Die Hard.
Oh,
that's how influential Die Hard was. They were like, you know what? You know what'd be cool if Christmas existed after Die Hard? They said that, and they were like, "Hey, Jesus, come here!" And they went, and they put his ass on the cross. Like, why did we do this? I don't know. Let's go watch Die Hard with a Vengeance. Hell yeah, 4th of July.
Geopan in the chat says Halloween ends.
Halloween ends
never ends.
Halloween ends is the last movie in the fucking Disney trilogy style Halloween series.
So you really liked the first one, obviously.
Yeah, the first one was great.
And this one, I still haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. It was like the first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, it was fun. And then the second time I saw it, I was like, oof, I can't wait until what was I seeing? Oh, Dune, because I saw it again because my cousin wanted to see it, so I was like, all right, I'll see it again in theaters. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait until this ends so I can go see Dune.
You know, you're gonna.
Dune was real good, by the way. Yeah, I know you didn't like it, right? You didn't like Dune? Big fucking surprise. Who would have thought? He loved Shang-Chi, but fucking he hated Dune.
I didn't even love Shang-Chi. I thought it was fun, but
yeah, you did, dude. All right, go back to the Namp where he said I fucking loved it.
I fucking loved it. Immediately.
You fucking love Shang-Chi. That's what you said.
I think I probably did actually. I remember
yeah,
I said
pretty sure you did.
But I said this. I was like, I could see myself in about a week feeling how you felt.
I felt like that the first time I saw it though. The one time where I'm like, nah,
I appreciated Dune. I'm gonna give it another try. I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty boring, and I thought it was too slow.
This man.
It was very pretty. It was a gorgeous movie. That felt like the longest movie of my life. That was like next to Hobbs and Shaw of like, when is this movie fucking ending?
No, do not compare it to Hobbs and Shaw.
No, with how long it felt. I felt like I was in that theater for a fucking eternity.
I know. It was long.
And then like half the people that were on that poster are in there for like 2 seconds.
No, that's not true. They're in it for a good amount of time. Well, you didn't get your Zendaya fix?
That's true.
Right. Well,
it's one more reason why I was just...
I mean, if you read the book, you would have known she's not in it that much, because it's only the first half of the novel. Ooh. Or maybe even like the first third. I don't even fucking know at this point. I think they're trying to do 3 movies, actually.
Oh, they did pretty well.
He envisioned it as a trilogy, but the third part would be the second book.
Oh, okay. Isn't there like multiple books though? Like, I mean, obviously, but there's more than 2.
There's a lot of them, but the main story is told in the first one. Then there's 2 others that technically make a trilogy. Then there's a sequel trilogy, and then there's more that are more so written by his son.
Oh, okay.
Chatbox says, I really like Dune for the most part, but I feel like they barely scratched the surface regarding the story. That's kind of how I felt. I felt like nothing happened.
He's lagging, right?
Yeah, he's lagging.
Yeah, you're lagging for us. I thought that was just whenever Discord lags for me, but David wasn't lagging also.
I'm pretty sure I probably sound fine to the chat though. Let me know in the chat if I'm lagging.
I'm sure, but like Discord, lagging for us.
That's how I felt though. I thought that like nothing happened in the movie, honestly.
A lot of
you could probably explain that all in like about 2 paragraphs.
Well, you could say the same thing about Mad Max Fury Road. What does that mean?
Sure, but
they drive all the way that way and they drive back.
True.
That's literally all that happens in Fury Road. That movie's amazing. I don't need a lot happen. A lot happens in Dune. I don't really understand that. If you really pay attention, there's a lot of.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm not gonna knock it.
I'm
gonna give it another try because I know I would like Dune. It just
I don't want to force you to like it.
No, I know I would though. Yeah. It's the kind of movie that I appreciate a lot more than I did. But just the initial one, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was bad timing for me, but I was just fucking bored.
I'm assuming David saw it.
I started watching it. I haven't finished it yet.
He was bored. He was bored. He fell asleep.
No, I've had a lot of shit going on, but Dune is one of my favorite books. So I'm excited from what I have seen so far of this movie. I've absolutely loved it. It feels like a very faithful adaptation of the books, while still changing just enough to kind of keep it pretty for a film.
Right.
Dune is a very, very deep and very dense book when it comes to lore, political factions, religious affiliations.
Yep.
There's a shit ton that goes on in the books that I'm actually impressed so far from what I've seen of how much gets translated into this.
They're making a show based on the sisterhood.
Hey,
really?
Yeah. I didn't know that until I saw the movie.
I'm gonna say this: I hated Thor Ragnarok the first time I watched it, and now I love it. But also, I fell asleep during like 95% of the movie. Though, so.
Well, you can't. That's not. You didn't hate it.
One of the best MCU films.
That's like me saying, "Yo, I fucking hated Eternals. I slept through the first hour and a half, and I left for
that's
hour."
Well, that's what I thought. Well, this again. Also, this is before I was into MCU.
By the way,
movies.
I'm predicting I'm not gonna like Eternals already after reading some trustworthy reviews.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Oh boy, I'm.
And you hate the trailer too already, so you're already like.
I'm done with that trailer. I saw it again today. Good Lord. And yesterday, I went to go see The Last Duel yesterday, and I went to see two last movies, and last night in Soho.
How was that?
And fucking both of them had Eternals. What?
How was Last Night in Soho?
It was good. I liked it. Not quite Edgar Wright's best movie, but it was good.
So when I watched Ragnarok, I was not in MCU movies yet, and then I went there at a very late showing after a very long day because I was invited and I didn't really want to say no. And then before the movie started, there was a woman that was fucking hysterically laughing at every fucking trailer that happened. And then about 2 minutes into Ragnarok, she would just fucking like die laughing and just had never stopped.
She was having a good time.
I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna deal with it.
That's one thing I definitely don't miss about seeing a movie in theaters. I hate audiences.
I can count on like one hand how many shitty experiences I've had with the infinite amount of times I've been through.
Think about it like this. You know how many times you watch a movie and like someone comes and robs your house? That doesn't happen at theaters. I mean, I know that happens to you all the time. That happens to me all the time. Every time I see a movie, someone breaks into my house and fucking steals all my shit. You know, if you're gonna steal my shit, just make sure I'm not here. That's all I'm saying. You know? Do it while I'm seeing the movie in theaters. I can hear.
Yeah, do it at the right time, idiots.
Surround sound, fucking assholes around me.
Put the clutch in my ass.
Guy with the, shit.
Just watch the obituaries. Wait till a family member dies, and I'm not going to be home.
Gore's not gonna give a fuck.
Watch the obituaries, like okay, so Mrs. Gore died.
Mrs. Gore died.
Suspect.
I want to see Last Night. So Edgar Wright is one of my favorite directors. He's a good director.
You know what? It's weird because it's written by him, but it doesn't feel like it is. It's like his least snappy when it comes to like dialogue and funny quips, and even like directing wise, it doesn't feel like his movie. Like most of the time, I don't know. It felt weird, but it's still enjoyable.
It's a great
poster. Didn't really. Huh?
I love the poster.
Yeah, the trailer was good. That was a trailer I saw all the time, but I actually liked that trailer, so I was alright with it. Eternals, like I was like the first time I saw it, I was like, that was a good trailer, and then I watched it.
Go watch his reaction. Yeah. Go watch his reaction, and now know that 2 months later, now he just fucking wants to die.
In the trailer, actually, I said, I hope I see this 45 more times in theaters. I won't get sick of it at all. You fucking, you fool.
You fucking fool. Just let him watch the Spider-Man trailer. Or wants to watch Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he good on the stream?
They said I sound fine. It's because my audio is going directly to it. How about I don't understand why it's lagging.
It's like delayed for me at least. Like you'll just like freeze, and then everything you said will happen like not super quickly, but it'll just like.
I hate PCs,
that's what
David.
happens with me whenever y'all.
Stop being bad at them. I don't know what to tell you.
I literally don't do anything. Nothing has been touched. The PC's been off since last week.
I don't stream as much as him, but I don't think I've had a single problem.
Yeah, I've literally shut the PC off since last week because I've just been busy. It happens.
Wait, you haven't shut it off?
No, it's literally after the podcast it got uploaded, I shut it off, and then when I walked back in the room today, I just turned it on for us to start recording. So
okay, so it hasn't been on for a week.
No, so I don't know, maybe turn a PC off for a week, probably breaks it, but fuck it, whatever. Let's see. Let's talk about video games though.
Okay, that's what this podcast is.
Yeah, David, what'd you play? Or actually, no, David's doing something, so I'm gonna tell Gore what he played.
Okay.
You're like deep in like something, so. It's not.
Oh, I'm
It's not what
fucking
you think
deep
it
in
is.
these nuts.
Gore, what'd you play?
deep in? Oh. All right. So I played. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I got about 2 hours in. So far, it's great. Loving it. Really, really fun. Characters are great. Game looks amazing. Has a lot more depth to its combat, which I was expecting. I still wish you could play as some of the characters, but you're not listening. How the fuck are you listening? You took your headphones off. Don't lie to me.
All right. Well, we're back live now.
Well, it wasn't constant. It wasn't constantly, but
okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We're back now. Sorry about that. Let's so it was in the middle of Gore talking about what he was playing.
The cursed game that seems to keep breaking the stream.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. I liked it a lot.
Have you seen people try to stream it and the amount of copyright flags?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that makes sense. Don't stream it on Twitch. Just go to YouTube. They don't care. And if they do, they'll just give you a content ID match. They won't fucking take you down.
I'm glad it's doing well though.
Is it doing well? I feel like nobody's talking about it already.
Reception-wise.
It's only been 2 days. Yeah. I feel like that game's not gonna do well though. Like if Avengers didn't do well, and that's Avengers, I don't see Guardians of the Galaxy because it looks high budget. Like it looks really nice, and supposedly it's pretty long too.
It didn't
get
pushed that hard, honestly, which is bizarre.
No, it didn't at all. It got announced 4 months ago, and there's like barely any marketing for it. It's a little weird considering it's a really good game so far. I'm only 2 hours in, but it has a lot of variety to it too.
I'm glad because I mentioned this on Twitter. I'm glad that we were one of the few. I'm not glad, obviously. It's kind of lame, but I think it's funny that we were one of the few that like I said, "Oh, this looks pretty good." Like I was like on our list of like, "Oh, that looked fun." I swear to God, I watched like so many other reactions and people just didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah. I think it's also I didn't know ahead of time, but it got leaked too. So it was like I think people at that time people wanted like Final Fantasy 16 or something else, anything else, honestly, besides another Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Because Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a little played out, maybe to some people, just like the Suicide Squad now is getting a little played out.
Is
both of them? Yeah. Well, all right. The Telltale game. Yeah, it just lagged for a second. Okay. It's fine though. The Telltale game came out. Nobody liked that. The 2 movies came out, and they've been in all the Avengers movies for the last 2. Yeah, fuck those. Not that the stuff they've been in is bad. It's just they've been in a lot of shit. You know.
Sure.
You know, even like the remember the what was it, Ultimate Alliance 3? It starts off with you playing as the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Yeah, so like they're in everything. So it wasn't like if they said like, yo, a Blade game, that would be dope. Just straight up Blade. Like we've had Blade games before, but they sucked my balls. This game, yo, it's good. And you get to cut a fucking vampire in half and it's bloody. See, that's what we need. We don't need no fucking I'm a Spider-Man. What the fuck? Fuck him. We played Spider-Man games. Where the fuck's Blade? You know how cool it'd be if like you played a Blade game and you actually had to like you had to do some Witcher shit where you actually had to like hunt vampires and stuff. Like he hunts monsters. You had to like fucking use like items in your whatever to track down vampires and shit because you're half vampire, so you could do it too better than other hunters. So I don't know. That'd be cool. They ain't gonna do it though. Yeah, they ain't gonna do it, so don't worry about it. The only way they'll do it is if that Blade movie that might never happen at this point does well. But if it does well, it'll probably be PG-13 anyway, and then the game will come out, it'll be fucking T, so whatever. And he'll be saying quips. Insomniac will make it, and the writing will be terrible like all their games are.
Did they say Wolverine was M?
They said it's going to be very, very mature, I think they said, or something like that. They worded it. Yeah, it doesn't mean shit. I don't know. I was about to spoil Spider-Man. Stop myself real quick. Just for the 5 people out there that haven't played Spider-Man.
Dies.
Oh, there you go.
Aquaman dies?
Aquaman dies in the Spider-Man game. It's really weird considering he's not even the part of the same anything. Like it's
multiverse. Ooh.
Oh, multiverse of cocksuckery.
Yeah, they're bringing back the Amalgamverse. Let's go.
Stupid. That's fucking dumb. Don't bring that back. Nobody liked it. Anyway.
True.
Oh, is that true?
Glad you like it.
Because I know what you're talking about.
Game of the year.
Never read it. I don't read shit. Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy? I don't read. So I don't know who Guardians of the Galaxy is, and I'm also blind, so I can't play this game.
It's not in Braille.
It was yeah. You ever played a game in Braille? Oh yeah, Groot. Anyway, yeah, the game's fun. I like it a lot. I've already said this 45 fucking times.
It's gonna be cheap on Black Friday, so I'll grab it then. Yeah,
probably cheaper. What the fuck? Buy it now, fucker.
No.
Play it.
No.
All right. Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, what else did I play? I played some. Oh, I played more Metroid. I'm getting through that slowly. Metroid Dread. Great game. I'm probably further along than I think I am, but I'm also playing at a snail's fucking pace because I'm trying to get all the items. So, it gets challenging. Some of those bosses they're pretty good. It's easier than Bloodstained, though, I will say, so far. At least, like, at the same pace, because we just played Bloodstained. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up.
Gotcha.
I feel like Metroid, it feels easier because the controls are so tight. And, like, I feel like whenever I fuck up, it's my fault. Where Bloodstained, even though I really, really like that game, there's times where I'm just like, it's a little stiffer. It's just like, all right. Dude, Metroid Dread, there's so many ways to traverse an environment. You get, of course, way more abilities as you progress, but there's like, you could slide underneath enemies, and you could fucking, like, you could do the counter thing that was in the Metroid Samus Returns game, and you could hang off walls, and you could fucking, later on, you'll get like a speed dash thing that feels like, anybody played Mighty Number 9? That was like the only good thing in that game was that dash thing. I remember that.
It was a Kickstarter backer, but I never actually got around to playing it.
And I don't know why it reminds me of Mighty Number 9. Mighty Number 9 had a little dash thing.
They stole it from there.
It's just a dash. It's not like it's fucking special, but for some reason it reminded me of Mighty Number 9.
Cheeto Pan
it's the only good thing in that game is that dash. That dash was pretty satisfying.
I just got Metro Dread, played a couple minutes, and y'all started the podcast.
Hell yeah, bitch! Keep playing. You don't need to pay attention to us while playing that, or the other way around. You don't need to pay attention to that while watching us.
There you go.
Either way, whatever you want to do. I probably played.
Dads.
The fuck did you say to me?
You fucking heard me, nerd.
No,
he didn't.
Jesus Lord Christ, how many times does that happen? Where I said, "What the fuck you say to me?" Because I really didn't know what he said, and then he's like, "You fucking heard me, nerd."
Did you test any of the 64 games out?
I did. I played one game. I play Winback.
The one game you can't save without a save state.
I didn't even give a shit. I didn't even try that. I played it for like 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, this game doesn't. I remember playing that game when I was a kid, and when they showed it in the montage of games, I didn't even recognize it. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that game? I was like, oh, it's Winback.
Which, by the way,
I played a Genesis game though. I played Streets of Rage 2.
Oh yeah,
Real
for the
good
80 millionth time.
Well, I only played it when I was a kid.
We should play that online.
Nah. Anyway, no, we could play it.
I'm this close. I'm not going to. It's dumb, but I'm always this close to trying to just buy that Genesis controller. I'm not going to.
Buy it.
Just
I'm not playing any of these games with the old controllers. I just don't understand. Like I've probably played all these games that are being ported to the Genesis thing on more controllers than the Genesis ones, because they've released these games so many times on Xbox 360 or PS2 or fucking. I think there was one for PS3. Yeah, there was a Sonic Ultimate Bullshit Collection or whatever. And Switch, a lot of the games are already on Switch. You can buy them separately.
Yeah, they're on Wii U.
Sonic, I think, is on there. Yeah, Wii U, Wii. I bet Wii has some.
Yeah.
Like I've played it so many so many of these games with different controllers that I don't give a fuck about.
The only reason why I'd want it is just because Genesis is my first console, so I'd like to just have it just for the sake of it.
Genesis.
So maybe one day.
I will say, I do prefer playing on original hardware with a lot of these games. Streets of Rage 2 does not feel right unless M2 does great ports. If I have to play a more modern version of it, I'll play any that M2 is ported. But otherwise than that, nah. Give me that 6-button Genesis controller.
If they had that, I would have bought it. Now, granted, the 3-button controller is the one that I originally got, so it happens.
That's fine.
But
3-button goes good too.
I'll probably buy it eventually. Maybe when I not like spending on other shit that I really don't need right now. Just for the sake of it. But I'm like always that close. Speaking of, I was gonna say is I think we got 8 people on that plan now, Gore. So now it's officially only $10 a year. We did it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, $10 a year for shitty emulation. Let's go.
I do want to play Mario. I want to play Mario Kart 64 online. It's got battle mode, dude.
Yeah,
real battle mode.
Might be fun if it fucking works.
It should work because it never has a good connection. That's why I saw some guys like, look, this Nintendo Switch Online is garbage, and you look at his connection, there was no bars on his connection, and someone replied back.
I've seen people with fiber or 100 symmetrical still having issues, and people with gigabit symmetrical still having issues.
100, they had 100 cement.
No, someone replied back to it with the 5 bar, and it was perfectly smooth.
Well, sometimes connections are good, and sometimes they're not, Adrian. Isn't your connection usually good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's your excuse then, fucker?
For what?
Huh?
Fucker.
About you lagging? Huh? What's your excuse?
PCs
huh?
suck.
Who did it? I don't know. I heard the opposite. I've heard they're good.
From what
idiot? Who told me that? William Gates told me that. That's his name.
Remember those?
No one calls him William.
Remember those old ads with the was it the buy Mac, and then they would have like the white background.
Oh, I think I say what's the one with Justin Long, the Mac guy? What does he say? You know the Mac guy, right? It's Justin Long. You don't know who Justin Long?
I'm a Mac.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's Justin Long. He's an actor.
Yeah.
He was in the critically acclaimed Tusk, directed by Kevin Smith. Yeah, he gets turned into a walrus.
Hell yeah. Also, that's still a nitpick of mine. I hate the term PC Mac. It's Windows.
Nah,
all of them are fucking PC. No, fuck off. They're all computers.
Oh, you're David is elitist shit. Oh, I think I'm smarter than everyone. I know the wires.
The Wire?
Yeah.
You seen that show?
David did.
Omar coming. Omar coming. That's a quote.
Good reference. David, what'd you play
Rest
this week?
in peace, Michael K. Williams. I'm not done. I also play the Demon Slayer game more. Slowly but surely, that game the story mode is so fucking boring when you're not actually playing the game and you have to walk from point A to point B. Anyway, you can go now.
That's fucking lame. How do you make Demon Slayer boring? Like
they make it so that in between every fight you have to fucking walk. That's how they do it.
Fuck that. That's not.
And they also cut out all the gritty shit. Like really, like it's a rated T game, so all the really R-rated shit that's in that show is or TVMA, I guess, whatever the fuck. That shit's gone. Like, so you want to see a character get brutally murdered because they spoke the name of another character? That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil it. You don't get to see that. It's just hard cuts. Like, oh, they're dead. Look, they're on the ground. They died. Oh, there's a hand. That's all you see. Like, just little things like that. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a couple of cool things they do where they add a little bit extra dialogue in between, like, oh, what was Zenitsu doing during the fucking in the woods? And you see a little bit more of that. I mean, that's fine, I guess. And the voice acting's all great. So I love the dub. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I think all those voice actors do a good job. So.
You play anything else on your?
I'm sorry. Did I trigger you, David?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you shook your head. No. Do you like?
No, I'm just upset that they turn it into such a shitty experience.
Okay. Every time I talk about the dub in any video, like, at least one comment is like, Japanese.
No, I thought honestly, I am a firm believer that some dubs are better than the original Japanese. Some are okay, I could take them or leave them, and some are hot garbage. Like Evangelion, I don't give a fuck. I feel like the original dub is the best way to watch it.
Sure.
The way that was.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about it. That's it. I don't know what they're congratulating whoever for, but I just seen that clip. Congratulations!
I can't wait till Adrian goes through it. And
congratulations!
At some point, hopefully.
I mean, I need to watch it too.
One day.
I really want to watch it. So.
Man, I can't wait till you guys watch it. But anyways, yeah. But no. So there's some good dubs. There are some bad dubs. I will fucking die on this grave. Excel Saga's dub is hot garbage. I can't stand it.
Cell's voice actor is great.
No, the problem I have with Excel Saga's dub is it does what a lot of anime in the late 90s, early 2000s try to do, which they try to get the voice cast to match the tone of the Japanese cast, and it just sounds awful.
I mean, I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so I don't know.
That is an anime I will only watch subbed. I can't stand watching it dubbed. Yu Yu Hakusho, phenomenal dub. I will never watch that dub.
Kurobara. What? Oh, you'll never watch it in Japanese? Is that what you said?
No. Yeah, I only watch that dubbed. I will not.
The dub is great.
Japanese.
I was about to say Kurobara.
Cheeto Pan says Netflix dub for Evangelion is horrible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I heard it's bad. Yeah.
Straight up hot.
I think the one that can go either way is One Punch Man.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me Netflix fucked up a dub?
Fucking who?
Yeah, well, that sounds like an L to me.
Because definitely.
Yeah.
Well, no, that dub's good.
Yeah, the original.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. There was a movie last year. What the fuck was it that they fucked the dub up? Oh, The Platform. Anybody see that movie?
No, not yet.
That's a great movie. Do not. I mean, I don't need to tell you two this, but just make sure you're not watching the fucking English dub, because I watched it for like 20 minutes, going like, all right, because I wasn't even planning on watching that movie. I was just like, I'll watch it, whatever, because I heard it was pretty good, and I love that movie. But fuck, man, that dub was terrible.
Did you watch Squid Game in dubbed or sub?
Hell no! I fucking watched that in the goddamn the regular language, Korean.
Yeah, it started with the dub, and I'm like, this already feels weird.
It was jarring whenever like somebody talked English though. I was like, whoa. Like, what am I? Did the English sub just fucking turn on?
I'm only like 2 episodes in on that still. No, 3 I think.
It's really
dude. I get home, I get about an episode. Or I get like 3/4 of the way through an episode, and I just fall asleep, because not in a bad way. I'm just tired. I'm just like so fucking tired.
Right.
Also, real quick, last thing on that subject, what you said about One Punch Man, I actually prefer the sub. I'm not a big fan of the dub cast for that.
I like some of the voice act. Like I think Satama's voice actor in dub is awesome.
Yes,
I love him.
I do think Genos' voice.
Genos is a little weird. He's the only. He's the only
I
one
like
I really
that
don't
actor
like.
too. He's in I think he's in Demon Slayer, isn't he? I almost want to say he is, or he's in another show I watched like at the same time. Someone told me, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Hold on, I want to see. But
no, it's like some of the voice actors are really, really good. What was it?
Yeah, he's in Demon Slayer.
Yeah, some of them are. I think Saitama is fucking awesome in that. But
he voices Tanjiro. Okay.
I'll prefer the sub on One Punch Man, but I think you can go either way with it. That's fine.
Doesn't this guy also voice the Nier character in Nier Replicant? I think so.
I remember looking him up, and he did a lot of things I knew.
I'm talking about the guy that voices Genos.
Yeah.
He voices the character in Nier Replicant. The main character.
Nier.
So I was like, "Whoa, this guy's showing up."
Gore, since you went back to it, were you trying any other games on your spoiler alert, the new fancy toy gadget you got?
I didn't get anything.
I feel like we should probably like swap these segments, right? I know it's like 136 episodes, but I feel like unironically we swap it. That way we show you buy it, because then you talk about what you.
How about we do that once we. David, take your headphones off real quick. Once we murder David. Oh, you can put it back on.
He just smiles.
He's like, yeah. I like dying. Anyway, no, like I always thought, not always, but like I was having like recent ideas about the podcast, and I was like, no, those are all stupid. But there was one that I thought was not a bad idea, is that we cut both what we played and the pickups all together, and then we just do a random podcast like maybe once a month talking about all that stuff, so we can actually have like an in-depth talk about some of these games. Sure. Besides like, oh, this week I couldn't play anything. Me neither. But
so I'll have the segments in the future if you want to.
Then the podcast would be literally like sometimes 40 minutes long. So
see, I just feel like the only issue with that is that if we get new people in, I feel like if you just get these people, hey, what do we spend money on right away?
I think people would watch it if we label them like we're talking about Metroid Dread or whatever. You know? Like people would be like, oh, what do they think of this? You know what I mean?
I've had an idea of doing a slight spin-off to Blue Rupees where it is more like a just round. I actually was thinking Purple Rupees because that's the highest rupee total in some of the games.
Well, no, we save that for the podcast where we just we save that for the podcast where we just do straight up porn. Because
that's when we unveil our OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the OnlyFans. You have to. I'm assuming this is how OnlyFans work. You have to keep building up until you get to see the nipple. That's
like dial-up.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like a tier list.
Oh, I think like a loading picture.
Yeah. No. You just keep building like, oh, you spent.
Fuck!
You know,
it stops loading.
Because the different colors are the different. For the rupees are like. How much is purple? Is that 100?
Yeah, it's 100 rupees.
Yeah, 100 bloopies or 100 poopies.
So
that's a scat point.
And we started with the 10.
Here's the thing. I just imagined I was kind of getting bored. So today was I had one class, which is always the first period class always shows up because it's the biggest class, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I have second period prep and sixth period collaboration with other teachers. So it's like only like it's split half days, block days, which is weird. Anyway, and then I have a fourth period class, which is only 2 students in there. And both of them were gone. So I pretty much had one class all day for 45 minutes and just nothing else to do all day. So I was just decorating the classroom a little bit, just kind of hanging out, catch up on some stuff. But I just randomly thought in my head, I was like, what if I asked everyone the question, what is the worst joke that you've ever heard that stuck, or no, what was the worst joke that's ever stuck with you? And for a reason, immediately when I thought that, I immediately just envisioned I imagined Gore's reaction perfectly. And it was just, he always says, this fucking podcast. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna ask. That's all Gore would say right away.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's fucking
but no, I was thinking maybe
David's entire life.
Like more like we do like an actual like if we actually all play the same game, we could talk about it rather than just breaking it up.
Yeah.
How often do we all play games similar though?
Shit. How about we all fucking just?
We're 136 episodes in, just fucking.
Let's just chug down some
content.
Games. Yeah, content.
Just chug that content.
Yeah, just chug it. Fill out your holes with content. Ooh, I love content. I'm a content
producer.
Bad bitch.
Content bad bitch. Put that in your bio. That's the official.
I'm a content bad bitch.
Yeah, that's your official title under the Blue Rupees production studio.
Yeah, like
Gore, I'm a content bad bitch.
Adrian is laggy host. David is I don't know, breeder. I don't know. He breeds.
No, I will never have children. Fuck off with that.
Fast forward a year from now. Yeah, here's my kid. When I bought this.
My 45 kids. Good Lord, why did I spray?
All right, David, what'd you play?
Well, anyways, real quick, what I was trying to say in all that is,
he wasn't done talking.
I had thought about doing a spinoff some point down the road. I want to discuss with you guys of having more of a roundtable discussion-esque thing. Maybe we do like once a month or something, where it is basically everyone gets together to discuss a specific topic, which, you know, to kind of also help fill in for when we want to do a games gone by, but either it doesn't quite fit or it's hard to kind of be like, let's do this. You know, it'd be good for, like, you know, when we did the special talking about FF7 remake, it'd be good, especially in the case of a more modern game, for us to be able to just, hey, let's put 45 minutes aside, talk about this. Or sometimes, you know, we have a news story that, you know, there's a lot to sink our teeth into. You know, that could be something good for that, where it's just like, hey, we're going to talk about this one topic for, like, you know, half hour.
Sure, that could be like that could be a special episode of Blue Rupees.
Here's the roller coaster of emotions I just had with that.
We just have a oh no, I don't have any time.
And that was the first one I said I want to die when you said you want to spin off another podcast. That was the first emotion I was thinking.
Why not? We only have 4 other ones.
Yeah. The second emotion I was thinking was confusion as to when's the last time we all played a game simultaneously that we could have a talk on.
Well, I play everything, so I don't play anime tower defense games like fucking David.
But then here's the thing.
I ain't gonna regret.
The third emotion I got was intrigue when I thought, is that the way we could spin out these fucking rundowns of these streams that we do that end up taking like double the amount of the stream usually?
Oh, you mean like right now?
Like whenever we do like the Nindies or something, you know what I'm saying? And then we all we like go through every single thing.
Yeah,
that'd be a good way
make
for
those
us
blue rupee specials. When we have like Game Awards.
Anyway, we
like
can
the Game Awards.
Yeah, anyway we can cut the rundown. If we can cut rundowns out of anything and just do its own thing, and that way we keep that, because that you can cut those things out, and that's like a 40 minutes to an hour segment alone.
But that's the only thing that's interesting and.
Usually, but I mean, these podcasts, even when we try to go short, they're usually about an hour and a half, which would be nice. It'd be nice to have an hour and a half podcast, and then we can spend time on the other one.
You know what? I don't care. I don't.
Next episode will be the same shit.
I'm done. No more movie podcasts. No more game podcasts. I'm only gonna do book podcasts. I'm just gonna guess what the book's about. You know what? That'd be a great podcast. I talked about a book that I didn't read because I can't read, and I just
you know, it'd be great.
Bullshit my way through.
Yeah.
Like you do in like a book. Whenever you have to read the book for summer or whatever in school,
you look at Spark Notes really quick.
Just read anything, and like especially if a teacher's never read it, and you can just like bullshit your way through it. Just like
that's what I tell my students all the time. I'm like, literally, English class is about bullshitting me.
Just bullshit.
No, that's what I tell my students all the time. I'm like, it's just about being a good bullshitter. You're good at bullshitting, and if you make me believe you, then congratulations, you did really well on your assignment.
The book I read is called The Fall of Fred.
No, what I would love,
finds happiness.
You know what I could picture you doing one day is if you were just, and obviously it's not gonna work out, but like if there's some like weird way you were able to make this work, is if you just had like access to like a fuck ton of books, you pull it out. You look at the title, you tell the audience what the book's about, like a quick summary, but then you follow it up by like flip it to a page. You see, and then you gotta just like improvisational, like, well, you see here the character Jonathan, and you just have to just go off a summary, whatever that is.
I mean, when you guys come up for my wedding one day, we can do it then. I literally have hundreds of books that you could just do a mass recording of that.
No,
that sounds
years of content.
That sounds hilarious. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, come to my wedding and make content.
Hey, I like you said that. Like, I can't just go to a library.
Wait until.
All right, Macbeth. Let me tell you about this boy. All right,
this boy.
Oh boy, you don't know what happened, man. He trusts a couple witches.
That Macbeth.
Yeah, witches, man. I wouldn't toil with those troubles.
You guys read You guys read in high school the book In Cold Blood by Truman Capote?
No.
I think I didn't.
It's a good book.
I didn't.
All right.
Really
I didn't watch that movie.
So.
I imagine Gore, you've seen Capote.
I've heard
of
the movie.
You ever seen that?
I've seen the movie. Yeah, I've seen both of them, Capote and the other one about him. I forgot what it's called with Toby Jones. I forgot.
That was Capote.
What was it called? Infamous. Infamous is the other one. They're both great. Yeah, Capote. They're both kind of different. Like they're about him, but one I think Infamous is more about his relationship with who is it?
Perry Smith.
They're both good. No, it's with a lady, I think.
Oh.
Don King.
If I remember correctly. It's been like at least 10 years since
I have all my students reading that book though. It's fantastic. But they for like a bunch of like juniors, seniors who have had trouble reading and just really hate English class and have not read a book in ages that isn't some bullshit standard book they always get. they're taking like they're bringing it home with them. They're reading it. They're like way ahead of where we actually are following along in the class. It's great. I'm like, hell yeah, getting some good shit there. But I forgot why I mentioned that. Oh yeah, because we're talking about books. Anyway, this is not the book podcast. David,
hell yeah,
what'd you play?
What'd you play?
All right, so I played a little bit more Civ 6, but I put that down, I put it aside. I have now found another game to play thanks to the Humble Monthly Bundle when I am waiting for work to happen, and that is 112 Operator. That is actually a really fun fucking sim management kind of game. Really good humor to it. A really stressful game when you're playing on the higher difficulties and really trying to stop the city from getting fucked up entirely.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've caused a lot of people to die. I had this one instance where there was a storm going on. I gave this guy some bad advice, and he literally got thrown off the roof in the tornado. And
well,
fucking hilarious shit.
Yikes!
So, also,
yeah,
really quick, what's up, Blake? Shout out to Blake. There's a podcast.
What's up, Blake?
Great podcast. David, are you just into fucking like hospital sims?
I like good just sim. I do like a good kind of sim game, like something.
Hospitals just turn them on.
It's true. I do get wet
sterile
and
death
wild
in
when
the
it
air.
comes to the death
wet.
and sickly. Exactly.
Yeah, he just likes the sterile. You know,
my butthole starts leaking as soon as that happens.
I didn't want to hear about it. I was talking about how you have no sperm and you're sterile. That's why you like the sterile hospitals. That's why he doesn't want to have kids because he can't because his balls don't work. Anyway, continue.
You ever get a vasectomy?
No need.
It's on my to-do list. I've been waiting to be. I'm basically waiting for next year for me to do
why?
that. So I gotta wait because I switched insurances because I've switched jobs twice this year.
No, why are you getting a vasectomy?
Because I don't want kids.
Yeah, you do.
Oh. The fiance and I have had. That was one of the first.
Can you imagine right now if you gave the, you know what, Gore, you're right. I think I do.
Yeah. Well, no, too bad. I already stabbed your nuts. You're done.
No, that was one of the first conversations the fiance and I had way back when we first started dating was kids. Both of us were like, nah, not for us. But if we ever change our mind, there's adoption. There's plenty of kids out there that need.
I was about to say, opinions don't change ever. So like this is a good idea to do when you're still in your 20s.
You can adopt
just
more.
Have your nuts.
There's plenty of kids out there that need a chance at a good loving home. I'm not one of those weird people that like I need to pass it.
Adopt Gore.
I'll adopt you. Let's go.
Adopt me.
After you're done,
I need a home.
Speech,
so to everyone out there that was shipping Gore and David, y'all gonna fucking sound gross now.
Can I take my?
No, it just makes it hotter.
Can I take this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, that's all I need.
Hell yeah.
He just wants to have unprotected sex. I can't get you pregnant, girl. Says Blake.
Girl.
I'm surprised you haven't done that just in like the last 5 years of your life.
They stuck a hot needle in my nuts. And now
I've wanted to do. It's just I've never gotten around to it. And this year I originally was gonna do it.
Like you can't wait to jobs.
No, I genuinely can't.
I can't wait until they stab my nuts and I feel excruciating pain in my scrotum.
Oh, they don't go near the nuts. They snip the tube that connects things to your urethra.
No. They stab you in the nut. No, that's not a joke.
Gore got one.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. I don't know why.
I think this is the most nonsensical podcast we ever had before we got to fucking what we get. I think we went through 40 different topics at this point.
Hell yeah, it's a fun night. It's
All Hallows Eve.
Exactly.
Yeah. 3 days before the night we all die.
Hell yeah.
Kills.
But no, so I do like a good sim management game. I like games like SimCity and the Sim Hospital and all that stuff. And so I like games like that. And just because they're the perfect blend of being able to zone out and do other shit while still kind of engaging and playing and accomplishing something, it's that kind of checklist mentality that I enjoy. And I've dropped a bit of time into it. I'm really loving it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good sense of humor about it. definitely a game I want to do for Extra Life. Although I'm tempted to pick up the 911 operator version.
Yeah.
Because in that one you can import Google Maps, and it'd be kind of neat just to go ahead and just throw in a bunch of maps of Maine and be like, all right,
Don't dox
go
yourself.
fuck around and hell yeah.
Isn't that one on Switch? The 911 operator one?
I think
could've
both of
sworn I
them are
seen
on.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I know they go on sale for like $1 all the time on
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah, I was about to say that's why I bought it. But what is 112?
That's Europe's version of 911.
Oh, alright, that makes sense.
So like all the default cities you
I
play.
feel like
Why?
I
You don't
can-
like our number?
112. I feel like some people accidentally typed that in. Just
Well, they shouldn't.
oh, here's a funny story. So,
Hell yeah.
what was it actually? I think it was before Venom. Venom.
That's how I usually date things. Is it like it's like like BC and AD, but it's like
Before Venom, after Venom.
BB AV.
I was on a date, and
With
we
Venom.
With Venom.
yeah, with Venom.
I like you, Adrian.
We're listening.
Yeah.
We're listening to music, and then I asked her to play. She has Spotify. I was like, "I'll play a song really quick," and she did. But then her phone like just locked up, and it was really confusing. I don't know why. I've never seen a phone do that. And I was like, okay. So I was trying to help her figure it out, and then she's like, "How do you like hard reset the phone?" I'm like, I think it's just like you have I forget what buttons it was on top of my head. So I was offering a few different combinations, and then we pushed it. But on iPhone, if you push the lock button 5 times in a row, that's the emergency call. So that's like the panic button thing where it starts calling 911. And the phone was locked, and we couldn't you couldn't actually interact with the touchscreen, but you could interact with the button. So like the volume went up, it would lock, but just you couldn't interact with the screen. So she clicks that, and then it
was like, "Hey, how do I unlock my phone?"
I think I can. I'm not gonna actually call it, but I think let me see if it could.
Yeah, call 911 right now. Maybe
Fuck
we can
the
get the
police, do it.
operator. Maybe we can get the operator on the podcast.
I stopped.
We can't hear it.
Okay, well the people out there heard it. It just it just goes
you should know this by now that the fucking.
No, but they
microphone
can hear
won't
it.
pick this shit up.
They could hear it on there.
How about me?
I
No.
heard it.
Oh, David heard it.
It sounded like a mouse squeaking.
I didn't
It
hear
sounds
that.
like a
Play it
loud
again.
siren whoop, whoop, and then it gets the 3, 2, 1, so it calls 911, and we're like, oh fuck, so we couldn't get it, and then the 911 answers, and then we're like, we're so sorry, the phone is locked, we don't mean this call. Is everything okay? Yes. All right, you guys have a good night.
Yes. And then, I wish someone. Wait,
I
you were
know.
parked, right?
Yeah, we had that humor afterwards. We're like,
Oh,
they got me
fuck.
hit past by someone screaming or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
No, that's not what I was gonna say. But that's a good point to bring up. If you were parked and somebody knew what was happening, and they just pretend, help!
help!
Oh, they're lying! Oh my!
They're lying.
Dude, that would have been great. That would have been a great thing to stumble upon. These fuckers like, oh no, we didn't mean to call 911. Be like, oh shit.
Oh shit!
Help! You got me! I'm in the trunk.
I'm
Help!
going to ruin this whole man's
You're
life.
lying. Yeah, that would have been really funny.
Yeah,
You would have been fucked.
that would have been. I
Well,
couldn't- I wouldn't have been able to see
I guess
Venom.
It would have been the girl though. It was her phone, right? You could have just left. Yeah. You're fucked.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And then it'd be an awkward time seeing her in class next week.
It'd be like Orange is the New Black. She'll go in and she'll I don't know, form a lesbian cult or something. I don't know what that show's about. So
Sounds right.
That's what I've heard. It's kind of about.
Yeah, it sounds
Like,
about right.
Not a cult, but like a group.
David, besides doing some 911 shit, what else are you playing?
Hell yeah! I started Kentucky Route Zero as well.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to hear your initial impressions of episode 1. I don't want to hear any other thoughts about anything else until the podcast.
I've only played episode 1 and 2.
Okay,
but,
just about 1. That's all I want to hear is 1.
A little bit. Playing episode 1, I am bored as fuck.
Okay.
If I'm just using my impressions from episode 1, there is some I'm having the same issue that I had with 999 in that there's a lot of interesting world building. I am fascinated by what is going on in this world. I don't give a fuck about the main character and anything else going on directly involving them.
Okay.
What's going on in the world is interesting. The atmosphere is fantastic.
Yeah, you get lost in it, huh?
And I wouldn't say I get lost in it, but I want to know more about it.
Give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time.
I looked at spoiler-free reviews just to kind of be like, I can't. Am I the like am I the one that's missing something here? And I am on chapter 3. And from what I've read, it's like this is the moment where it's like it's either gonna really kick with me or it's not. And based on the interlude mission at the end of 2, I think that it is gonna be interesting. But no, I'm bored as fuck playing it, and I'm dragging my feet playing it, but I need to have it finished before the 12th happens. Because that's when SMT 5 drops, and I ain't doing fuck all else besides playing SMT 5.
Sure.
Oh, you're not?
So,
oh, you're getting fired. You ain't doing work.
So
no, I ain't gonna do work.
You said you're gonna do work.
Like I mentioned when we first brought this up, there's a point.
Actually, I totally forgot that I had that pre-ordered, and I'm glad I had this Steelbook pre-ordered because I think it's sold out right now. And
yeah, it's one of those hard ones to find.
The Steelbook and the Collector's Edition have been impossible.
I thought I got the Collector's Edition. For some reason, I thought I did, but I didn't. I must have put it in my car and said, "What the fuck am I doing?" And I just didn't order it. I'm glad I didn't because I don't want it. But I did get the Steelbook.
Hell yeah!
So
I mean,
playing on whatever playing on whatever this is might be cool. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I guess you'll find out later, maybe.
David, so yeah, there's a part like I mentioned. There's a part in chapter 3.
Yep.
Made me
so
cry.
Fucking incredible. Like it's so gorgeous. Everything that plays out with it, it just something you just kind of want to sit in for a little while. And I will say this: remember that this game was built over like 7 years.
Yes.
So chapter 1 being in 2013, all these things take like a year, then 2 years, and 3 years. So they get better in time as to how they go about this. And I'll say the same thing with this. I didn't really care about much that was going on in Act 1 or Chapter 1 as well. Didn't really pull me in. Like I knew I would like it, but it didn't pull me in yet. I was like, let me give this time and let me just wait till it's all out. And then sure enough, like you push through it, get through it, and then eventually you'll see. But if not, if you think it's that, I can already tell you I can talk you into it pretty easily, I think.
Well, we'll see. I will say if I had played this game as originally released, I would have been fucking pissed, waiting forever just to be like, all right, well, this is still not great. So
There's going to be a very controversial thing that I'll mention by the end of the game when you realize how long it was for that. And if you look at impressions, I imagine if you would be livid if you play it the original way, like it was released, but playing it all out once, giving it a couple days to sizzle in between every chapter, I think is the best way you can play it.
Agreed. I do feel that the kind of breaks between is the way to do it, just because there is a lot that my initial impressions changed the more I did think about certain things. That's why I'm kind of where I'm at now, where it's like, when I first played chapter 1, I fucking hated it. I was like, this is a boring, disgusting waste of my time. But the more I did let everything kind of ruminate and absorb, the more I'm like, okay, I kind of see what they're doing here.
This was
cool.
It's a game where
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
When
my biggest gripe with it so far is it has the biggest thing that I feel is a sin when it comes to these kind of like pseudo silent protagonists, where they give you a bunch of options to kind of respond to, and instead of having a concise story and an exact way they want it to be, there's multiple different ways you can respond to a scenario, and it's less about giving a different direction to the character and more about what you feel is better to be inferred. Because there's one decision made in chapter 1 where it's like, oh, my dad or my mom kind of instilled this belief, or you could have like a third option of like, maybe I was always this way. But I feel like that would be a better if those on a concise character trait where they could talk in depth about more about their family background as a whole, versus one dialogue tree that, maybe it has impact, maybe it doesn't. I'll be pissed if none of this has impact, because then it's even more worthless. But it's one of those things that it's trying to rely on you to create some identity with it, as opposed to already having some weight of its own. And I'll have a lot of disconnect with that. I was talking to a buddy of mine about that. Anytime where it's you role-playing as a character in a game, I role-play in the sense of like, I want this character build, or I guess this is the story I'm going to go for, but I don't ever attach and identify with those characters in particular. I will care about the characters around me, the ones that already have a distinct, that's why I love Mass Effect. I don't give a shit about Shepard's choices. I'm gonna pick whatever gets me the better loot or what's gonna be the more fun option.
Yeah, I never understood
when it comes to my crew. I care about my crew.
Right. I never understood role playing. Like, I don't say like I am Shepard or anything. Yeah. But I will say with this, I think it's a bit of an infusion. Put yourself in that character, but you're not also that character. All you're doing is kind of like just guiding him a little bit. Don't overthink it. Don't put too much thought into that. It's not a hyper personal story. It's a very, very broad story, but you can really boil it down the more you think about it into that. This game was the closest, like just like another like fucking centimeter away from like legitimately getting me to cry. This is the only time ever in video games ever get me there. And I think everything just really just lined up so poignantly. And I think it wasn't like that. So it hit me really bad at first. Then you kind of say, all right, that was a fantastic game. Literally every time I think about that game, it just gets better and better every time I think about it. And I was the same way too. I was like, so far I'm just enjoying it. It's cool. I like it. Thought about it more. Just literally just never stopped thinking about it.
I'm gonna hope it's like what remains of Edith Finch, where that game I wasn't even sold on in the beginning, and it wasn't until the one story that it really sucked me into the world.
It's not gonna have that epiphany moment. I don't think there's gonna be cool moments. The chapter 3 has that really fucking awesome moment, but it's kind of a little bit more on your plate, and you gotta kind of do the thinking on that. Again, that's why I suggest that you pace it out a little bit and let it ruminate on you. Because what remains of Edith Finch, it just fucking gut punches you, and you feel it. There's one moment in this game that I think will have that moment. That's the only one that I'll ever like really deep down dip back into for reactions. Otherwise, I don't think this is that kind of game. It's a game that you just let sizzle on you, let it be what it is. Just live in the world for a bit and take time. Like, don't rush through it, and you can just mosey around the map, find cool things that you don't even need to, that are totally passable.
That's part of the reason why I'm not liking this game is, again, I'm more fascinated with what's going on in the world than anything actually having to do with the characters.
So
like there's so many side things where I'm like, I feel like there's a really cool narrative here. I want to learn more about this, and it's just like
you slowly get more
not about that, so fuck off.
You slowly get more integrated with that as time goes on, I would say. The story, it becomes like almost contrastingly weird, right? Like how you're this character and this world is fucking bizarre. But then the more you kind of like weave into the story, the more you kind of just become ingrained in it, and it just kind of bleeds into one another. You'll see. I'm gonna have a whole ass spiel on it, and it's gonna get there. But
I feel like we'll have a good discussion for this game, if nothing else. I feel like this is gonna be a really fun discussion. But definitely so far, my first impressions, I'm not liking this game in the slightest. I'm liking the atmosphere. I'm liking the world building, but I hate playing it. I'm so fucking bored playing it.
Okay.
And I don't like the characters.
Who don't answer who, but how many people are in your party right now?
Technically 3.
Okay, so yeah, we're still just getting started.
Yeah, I'm just starting chapter 3, so
I think this is the chapter.
That's what I'm expecting based on like the little bit I've read from some of the spoiler-free reviews. And especially after the interlude, because I noticed something with the chapter 1 interlude into chapter 2 that kind of happens. I'm like, oh, okay. And then there's something with chapter 2's interlude. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that has
live in the world. As I'm telling you now, that's the thing. Live in the world. Don't worry. Don't think too much. Don't over emphasize the characters right now. The characters will get there sometime, maybe not, maybe they will, but they'll get there. Just live in the world, do what you gotta do, embrace that, and you'll kind of see where it kind of melds together. Just live in the world, though. The world's fucking incredible, I think.
We'll see. All right, Adrian, what'd you play?
So I've been kind of going through just some random games, just testing stuff on the OLED. I'm trying to figure out what to. I'm bringing my Switch to work. I'm trying to figure out like what's a cool like half an hour at a day kind of game to play. So I'm thinking of picking up
112 operator.
I'm thinking of picking up SteamWorld Dig 1. Starting off with that. I think that's kind of a good pickup and play. What else have I been playing on there though? There was a couple others I've been just kind of dabbling around in. Let's see. else played? I did have the students start home today. They weren't really digging it. They kind of liked it. It wasn't like they weren't too enthused about it, but they were like, "Yeah, it's all right." So I called an audible. I ran home for my prep period. I pulled out that big old jet engine PS4. I'm gonna make them play PT tomorrow. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go do that instead. These kids want some fucking horror games. We're just gonna do some PT. I ain't getting away with it too. It's not rated M. Never got rated. Fuck it.
So, I mean, you're not wrong.
It never got rated.
Okay. I mean, some of the stuff that was being talked about on the
PC releases that are not rated.
Some of the stuff they talk about on the radio and.
Hey, Mattias. Thanks for the follow.
And there's a fetus.
Well, no, you could get. I mean, fucking In Cold Blood is a true story. In Cold Blood is a true story with vivid accounts of people getting shot in the face with shotguns.
Yeah, but that's fun.
He's all right. Someone go back, clip Gore's own face, his own reaction to that. Yeah, it's something
to this game.
It's something that there's no guns, that's how I get away with it.
That's not true. There's a secret gun. You gotta find.
Oh, you guys speaking of the DualShock 4. You guys say gun grave.
Hell yeah.
Ever wish you had a coffin that's a gun?
Sure.
Gun grave.
Anyway. So I'm making them play PT tomorrow.
I'm making them. You're gonna play it. Turn the lights out. Oh, you should totally turn the lights out and just like fuck with them and like do like scary shit. You figure it out.
I'll when they're doing that, I'll scare them by giving them a paper. I'll give them a paper. It says, "F, you failed. Do school again."
Fuck you.
Do all of school again. Starting at kindergarten.
Again. Yeah, we're going back. You failed so hard, you're going back.
Get your big ass in kindergarten.
But yeah, what else? I've been playing something else. Obviously besides Bioshock. I don't know. I still want to play more Deathloop. I've had no fucking time. I need to play more. I need to play more Deathloop.
I need to get back to Deathloop.
I
need to get back to it.
I have GameFly still going. I need to cancel that and just buy it on Black Friday.
I am making it a point for November and December to just be playing games I haven't played yet. Like, there's still stuff in December. Obviously, Halo I'll be playing, but like, I'm not gonna fucking buy like 30 games in November and December that I'm not gonna play.
That.
All right.
No.
That. I mean, that's my entire games gone by. All games I haven't played yet.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of shit for Black Friday.
Yeah.
I'll fuck around. I mean, come on. But like, I'm probably not gonna get the new Call of Duty. I say that every year, but you know.
Yeah, I think you say that every year.
Yeah, I do. I know I say that every year. But then
hey guys, you're releasing a boxing for the new Call of Duty Vanguard.
To be fair, the new Call of Duty Vanguard.
That's what
they make one every year. No, first of all, I don't introduce my videos like a jackass, okay?
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, smash that bell. Hit me with Patreon, PayPal.
I don't have a Patreon. I have a PayPal. I do have that.
Why don't you have a Patreon? Get one.
I feel like nobody would actually subscribe to it, so I was just like, let's not.
Let the fans decide.
Well, no. I decide. It's my Patreon, fucker.
No.
All right.
There's a couple games I've been waiting to like do that, like Guardians. I'm gonna get on Black Friday. Super Monkey Ball. I'm gonna get on Black Friday.
Oh, Guardians! I'm definitely playing. I would have played more of this more of Guardians if we didn't have this fucking podcast. But you know, whatever. Thursday nights don't fucking work anymore for anything.
Oh, actually,
game news.
Actually, now you point that out, there is about 70 to 80% likelihood we're gonna have to swap recording days because I looked at my a schedule of classes for my school next year, and I think the only class that I need to, or one of the classes I absolutely need to take that semester is going to be on a Thursday night. So
what the fuck?
Just do the podcast during the class.
There you go.
What the fuck?
So we'll talk about that, but that's like another 2 months.
Gross.
Hey, that's another 2. Wait, Christmas?
No, that's January.
No, 2 months from now is still December.
Like
fucker.
2 months.
I mean, it's still technically, but we're at,
and also he said like another 2 months. Means
you're like another 2 months.
It might not even be 2 months. It might be like a month and a half.
True.
It might be a month and 3 weeks. It might be tomorrow. You don't know, and that would still be
tomorrow.
October, fucker. You're fucking tomorrow. I swear to God. Anyway.
Make me a sandwich.
Working the conditioning.
Make me a sandwich. Yeah, put some cat shit in there, some nails. That was a great one. I was expecting that short to not be good, but I loved it.
Yeah.
That might actually be my favorite short besides the Mandela.
Snake Dick.
What's the fuck? Well, Snake Dick's not even a. That's not horror. That's action. It ended with like a Avengers style like cliffhanger. It's like we must fight the darkness. Like what? It was just a bunch of guys going, "Woo! I like ladies." And then the one guy pulled a knife out and then he killed the other guy. Why did you kill the knife guy out? Should have killed him. He's the one who threatened your life. Let him go and kill the guy that went, "Whoa, you got a pretty mouth," or whatever.
Like that, technically,
not saying he should have died, but the other guy should have died.
Technically,
too.
they're indicted for
murder.
Yeah, because they
that wasn't self-defense at all. He was being like a fucking creeper.
Yeah,
but he wasn't like
you could have got him for harassment and
yeah, harassment. There you go. The
19...
other guy pulled a knife out. That's it.
There you go. $19 Fortnite card says, "I'll donate to your Patreon, Gore."
Oh fuck yeah! Now I'll do it. Hell yeah! Wait, how much for Fortnite card?
$19 Fortnite card.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
$19 Fortnite card.
Gore, what'd you get this week?
Oh wow, we didn't even get there. All right, I'm gonna get through it. Just shut the fuck up, okay? I finally got the Annapurna box set. I'm sure Adrian also got. There you go. There it is. Speaking of like, we've talked about like what 2 Annapurna games here.
Yeah.
We talked about Kentucky Zero
and Edith Finch.
And Wadham. We talked about that too.
Wadham.
Yeah.
Wadham. I just love like everything here makes sense except Wadham, I feel like. Because Wadham's just like, oh, you're a funny little guy, you know?
They got poop on your head.
Even Sayonara Wild Hearts makes sense to me. Like that one's like artistic and stuff, and Wadham's just like, you're a little guy, you're like a box guy, you got a hat.
You could wear a poop.
Have fun. Even like Donut County. Donut County is like, oh, there's something weird about it.
I love this fucking box set. You know,
yeah, it's really about.
I'm
gonna open it honestly.
I opened the fuck out.
Wait, did I show this last week?
I think you did.
I don't remember
because you got it last week.
Don't tell me what I got.
Tell you what you got. What you really got.
Shut the fuck up.
I like the other one they have. I hate they didn't put like cases in it, but it's an actual book though, which is cool.
I know, but I don't want it. I don't want that. I hate whenever like a box set does that too for like Blu-ray or whatever. Like, oh, here's a digibook or some shit. I'm like, I don't.
No, the whole thing is a book.
I know it's a book. I get it, but I don't like a book. I want a fucking game. I don't want a book. What do I?
No,
I can't read. I can't read. Don't
David would like that book part,
read.
But he hates that there's no cases with it. They're like in slip covers inside the book, which is
I want the games. There's the look. Hey, look how nice that is. Just big as A.
But it's cool. It's got like a forward from each of the developers on there and all that.
If you look at it real quick, can you flip it around really quick?
Hey.
Yeah, like
Let me show you the cases. Gore has it closed.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet.
So let me show you.
Most of these
games
don't
like these covers. I think I like them because they're like minimal. Like I actually.
Yeah, I like the minimal. I've seen them.
So you got Donut County, Gore's favorite game.
Drippy Donut. That's my least favorite game of the ones I've played here so far.
Gargoyle, which I've always heard is fantastic. I need to play this.
Gargoyle?
Yeah, I've always heard that was a really good game.
Wadham.
Kentucky Route Zero. Great cover.
Yeah, it's a TV. You see how he takes over my fucking pickups with his fucking
open your
bullshit?
fucking games
it's
next
like
time.
It's like when you were trying to say your shit and he kept taking
Outer
over
Wilds?
Outer Wilds? Yeah, that's how he rolls. Like a donut county.
It's on our Wild Hearts. I like that cover.
That game probably looked really good on the OLED.
Yeah. Telling lies?
Fuck. I still want to play that game. It's on sale right now on Switch for $8.
Do it.
Might just get it there, so I don't know how to open it. Wadham. Here's the hat.
And then Edith Finch.
Pisses me off. It's the only one I actually care about, and I can't fucking find it for a normal price.
Yeah.
We'll make it 2, David. Don't worry. Just play your card.
All right. Speaking of What Remains of Edith Finch, I also bought What Remains of Edith Finch. They were selling this as a single thing along with the box set. So I was like, let me get that because I know that'll still.
Yeah, I tried to get that and it sold out fucking quick.
I hope I was you were so close and I bought it.
You mentioned it, and I looked at it, and it still had add to cart. I clicked add to cart, sat there for a while. I was like, I don't really want this right now.
Yeah, I was there for a few minutes, honestly.
I tried like 5 minutes after, and I couldn't fucking get it.
Well, that is a few minutes. And Wario64 didn't post it. Like he posted the box set, and then I went on their site just to see if they reposted anything else, and they had Donut County and this.
Yeah, let me know next time. I'll get it next time for sure.
Well, yeah,
because you said that to me first, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know David wanted it.
Yeah, it's the only game of theirs I care about. So.
Well, you hate everything.
I think literally like.
Well, actually, to be fair, Donut County's a fine game.
That's the one I thought it was like.
Fine.
It's a fine game, but it just needs to shut the fuck up with its funny humor. It's like an Insomniac game.
Everyone I like Donut County. I actually really like Donut County.
Donut County is a fun game. I don't think it's like amazing. Or anything,
the only ones I haven't played in here are Gorogoa, Outer Wild, Telling Lies. Everything else, I actually really like this whole collection. Like they're all
it's a good. They're all like weird and different, but it all makes sense.
Arguably, Annapurna is like my favorite publisher. Like it's kind of weird to me. Like everything that Nintendo puts them up, I'm like, cool, I'm in.
No, EA, Madden. It's Madden. That's Mega 64.
EA Sports.
What else did you get?
They should have kept doing the Madden raps every year. I don't know why they didn't. They haven't done one.
I went back and watched one with Dico.
with Brian DiCamillo. Yeah. That was really good.
Like a big old turkey.
Oh yeah, we never talked about the big FIFA issue, did we?
Nope, and we're not. Anyway, I'm fucking showing my shit. Can you shut the fuck up? All right, I forgot I actually pre-ordered this, and I didn't know it was coming out this month. The Star Wars Jedi Knight collection. So it comes with Jedi Knight 2 and Jedi Academy.
Good fucking games.
Yep, I already have these on Switch, but I wanted this on physical, so I got physical. There they are.
I might rebuy those at some point.
Do it.
I wonder how the online is right now.
Dead.
On probably, honestly. But I also some more PS5 games. Of course, I got Guardians of the Galaxy.
Good cover.
Yeah, it's good. Tennis World Tour 2.
Yes.
Fuck yes. I know you're a horny little tennis slut. So I got this. Naming the players right now. Go.
Bob Saget and Walter
Ted
Cronkite.
Bundy.
Yeah. Walter Bundy and Ted Cronkite. You nailed it. Good fucking job, dumb fucks. Anyway, Yonder. I didn't know what this game was, and then I looked it up, and it's like a farming game. So
it's one of my fiance's favorite games. It's just a chill little game where it's just. You explore the world, you kind of rebuild it, you do quests for people, you have to do a lot of farming and world crafting. It's a game you'll honestly really enjoy, honestly. It's a very fun, relaxing game.
Honestly?
Are you honest?
Yes. No, I'm being serious.
Oh, he's serious right now. Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why so serious?
Put your tongue. Guess the movie.
Put your tongue.
That's another movie. All right. Last PS5 game, I got the House of Asses.
I'm gonna get that on Black Friday too.
The only reason why I got this is because I was like, you know what, I could stream it, and I was thinking of playing this on Halloween, but now I have something else to do on Halloween, so.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do?
Give his dick.
Stuck.
Oh yeah, so that's all you're doing. You should return it then, Gore.
No, I already opened it. Anyway, it's like 4 hours long. I'll play it. I never played the other two. Well, technically, I watched someone play Man of Medan, which is enough. You don't need to play that game. I heard this one actually. That's funny you say that. I've heard it is the best one, and I heard it also takes away way more control from the player. That's what every review said. Every review said like, yeah, it's technically like a better like story, and it looks better, and it's cool. I like it, but it literally takes away the control from the player way more than the other two games, which I was like, oh, that sucks. But I actually saw someone play it, and there's a part where like if you don't move, you're gonna die, and they just left the controller to see if like they would actually die, and the character just stays there. And it's like, all right, it's like Detroit, if like you don't do something for a while, he just stands there. the same thing. Like they're not breathing or anything. They're just kind of like the animation paused, so they're just like.
Well, so was it the next one is the last one of the season? They said
of
right?
the season, yeah. Which I hope they do a box set. That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh, what do you even
they
think
actually
about that?
they did one for a trilogy. The first three. They did one in Europe, I think. I saw it on eBay. And then when I say a box set, I think it was all just on one.
Yeah.
It was in one case. Like I think it was 3 discs, but it was just one case.
Gore, are you getting all those In Search of
No.
Darkness movies?
No.
Okay.
I don't really. I'm okay.
I bought 2, and they had the third one. I'm like, I don't want to buy
I haven't
more,
watched
but
it
now
yet.
I feel like I have to complete the trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched them yet. And that's cool. I'll love horror. I'll watch it whenever I want to. Black Noir is a really horror noir. I always call it Black Noir. Horror Noir is a good documentary though. In Search of Darkness is the documentary one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure. I'm thinking of the right fucking thing. Yeah, I was thinking of donating to the Kickstarter for the first one, and I was like, I don't know. Like I'll watch it, but I don't feel like I need to own it.
Yeah.
Like I love her, I do, but I don't need to prove my fucking nerdiness by buying $100 Blu-ray or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I thought the first one, then the second one, I was like, I got some money here, and I'll do that. And then they have a third one, and I'm like, I don't have money, but I need to.
Oh, you do Kickstarters? I don't do Kickstarters. Like I don't do Kickstarters or fucking.
It's not really a Kickstarter anymore. It's like they're gonna do it.
Well, the original was. Yeah. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it because I don't.
But now it's like $80. And they have
the one game I did Kickstarter recently is a game called Savior. I think it's called. Which it looks really cool. It's like a pixel art game. And the only reason why I did is because you get the full game for like $10, $15. So I was like, this looks really cool. Fuck it. I'll do it. And I mean, the game's not out yet. It's been like 2 years, but whatever. Like, it looks cool. You know what I'm talking about, David? Or...
No, I don't. But I do.
The Savior, maybe?
I do throw down for a lot of Kickstarters, so I probably have seen it at some point.
They have this third in the trilogy, Gore, and it's the last one, and they have a slipcover for all 3, which I'm like a sucker for. So I'm like, fuck, but it's like $80. I'm like, ugh.
That's the game I donated Kickstarter money to. I like it.
I've probably seen that on Kickstarter. Honestly, this
reminds me like
good,
old.
Actually.
Yeah, it does look good. I don't know what's coming out, but eventually, I assume. Anyway. So last thing I got, I did end up getting the Nintendo Switch OLED. I got the white one.
We got
the white. I got them. GameFly, shout outs. Yeah, it's weird. GameFly posted these up and then canceled a bunch of people's orders, saying like that was a mistake. We didn't mean to put them up on sale, but they still shipped mine out, and I got it. So I don't know what happened there.
Charged you.
I got mine. They charged me. They shipped it, and I got it. Oh no, they definitely charged. No, I didn't get it for free.
I was about to say we
if I did, I wouldn't have said it on
another Mr. Bezos thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, Bezos was hooking me up. He's in space now. He doesn't care. But they left him there. You didn't hear that? They left Bezos in space. Spaceos.
I would have.
I would have too. Like, hey, look at Mr. Bezos. Look at this, and then just open the airlock and push him out.
I
Like,
was gonna ask on what'd you play? What have you testing any other games besides Hades?
Yes,
Hades, Scott Pilgrim, and Limbo.
I tested a bunch of games actually. Here, I'll tell you.
Let me tell you this really quick.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
All right, fine. Go ahead.
Are you in Vivid or Standard?
I'm in whatever's in the whatever. I know I watched a video saying that you should put it on. The standard one, I think, yeah.
So if you are a dum like I am, and just like, ooh, colors, Vivid's the way you want to go. If you want
my brain stopped working.
If you're into like wanting the game to look as good as it should, then standard's what you want. And the thing is, Vivid's the one they put it on right away. People, once you see those colors like that, you don't want to go to standard. I went back to Vivid. I'm gonna pull myself away from it. I'm gonna try to. I just like Vivid so much, but Standard's better for you in the long run because it's gonna look a lot better. Just because it's kind of like faux. It's like it's fake the way you're into it. You know, it's weird to explain, but
it's not the colorization the artist intended.
Yes, it looks cooler to you because it's like popping harder, but it's not supposed to be.
Hey, you know what? fuck them. I'll do what I want. I'm gonna put it on Vivid times 10. I never changed it, so I guess it's on Vivid.
Yeah, it is on Vivid then.
It looks pretty good. I heard it's supposed to be on standard. I just assumed that it would stay on standard.
No, it starts on Vivid, so you have to actually switch it to standard.
Where the fuck is it?
Right? Settings, go down to video mode, I believe it is. Let me see.
You mean a TV set? No.
No. It should be under
here?
system.
Oh, here, I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's Vivid. Let's see what it looks like standard.
Ew.
Ew, why is all the colors standard now? Anyway, what I played Cruisin' Blast. I pretty much picked a bunch of games that I knew.
You do Mario Kart?
On the system. I don't have Mario Kart because I don't like it.
All right.
That's how you know I really don't like that game. And I have a lot of games I don't like. So I really don't like Mario Kart 8. I think it's easily the worst of the
Mario
series.
Kart period, but
I do. I hate Mario Kart 8. I think it's so lifeless.
Soulless.
I thought that for the Wii U game too. Every time we played it, I never had a good time. I'm, fuck this. I don't care. Cruisin' Blast I played. That looks amazing on here. It's just a little extra screens. Just the little bit of extra screen you get just really makes everything pop. Not just the OLED, just the screen being a little bit bigger. Just really, it's nice. I like it.
Oh, yeah,
I played Hades. I played a little bit after making my video for it, and it looks amazing.
Okay.
It really Scott Pilgrim looked great. I actually bought that just for because I already have it on Xbox.
That should probably be my fucking game. Why am I not thinking about that?
Scott Pilgrim's really
fucking
good.
Hades.
Yeah, Hades. Play it on there, fucker. I played a little bit of Metroid Dread on here. Looks amazing. I mean, that's the game that it released with, I guess, the console. So, and that looks really good. It really just shows how just a better screen makes you appreciate some graphics. All you fucking Metroid Dread graphic haters out there. Oh, this is a $6 game. Oh, what? I'm a fucking Sony fanboy. Ugh. God of War you can get for $10. It looks better. That means it's a better game. I smell my own farts. Hey, God of War's on PC. Do you hate it now, Sony fanboys? Anyway,
There's rumors that Ragnarok can release day and date with PC.
I think they said, didn't they recently also say that PlayStation has no plans to release PC games the same day as their PS4 and 5 games?
Yeah, but they say they believe in generations too.
Well, that's true. They do believe in generations. PS4, PS5, that's it.
There you go.
Well, technically, that's generations. Yeah?
It's true.
Yeah, so, yeah. Hey, PS2, GTA. Oh, that's another thing we should talk about.
We'll talk about
GTA. That. All right, good. I tried out Stardew Valley. Of course, I had to. It's just everything is just nice. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's just a nice little screen.
The screen, how it is now, is what I thought it would be when I first opened the Switch.
Look how good that looks on my webcam.
Yeah,
doesn't that just look amazing? Yeah. That's worth $350 right there.
Fuck no.
Fuck you, you dick. You dick.
Hell yeah.
And Doom 3. I heard multiple videos said Doom 3, especially Digital Foundry. They said Doom 3 is one of the biggest showpieces because that game's all about the black levels, and on the Switch it wouldn't really it couldn't really do that because the screen made everything all too bright, even on the lowest brightness setting. So this actually is the best way to play Doom 3 portably now. So it might be also one of the best ways to play Doom 3.
Yeah, so. Okay.
Yeah, not PC at all.
Is it on sale right now? I'll think about that if it's on sale right now.
I think Doom 3 is only $5 or $10 or something like that. So it might be on sale. I wouldn't be surprised.
I hear Grim Fandango is really good on
sale.
Yeah, I already bought it when it first came out. So Grim Fandango, is that what you said? Yeah, because that game looks good on there. I'm planning on trying out. I tried out Limbo. I plan on trying out SteamWorld Dig 2, Thumper, Ender Lilies.
Little Nightmares be cool in here, I think.
Yeah. I actually downloaded Overwatch just to see what it looks like on there. And Gree. I'm gonna try
Morphe's Law.
Yeah, no. In Greece, whatever.
Yeah, that was the ones I downloaded on here.
Actually, I'm gonna load that up right now.
Oh, Neocab would be fucking good on here. I play that again.
Oh, porno.
YouTube.
Oh, team pornos. That's what I call you.
No, anyone out there, let me know. You're not gonna do it.
Oh, the Matrix trailer.
Anyone out there, if you're gonna play Paradise Killer, please let me know how that looks to you on here, because I want to download it, but I know I'm gonna play it all over again. I don't have time for that. So
well, if you don't have time for it, then what the fuck? Who cares? Download it.
No.
You fucking.
I'm sure that game looks fucking incredible on here, honestly.
I bet Guri looks incredible.
Yeah, probably actually. Anything else, Roy?
No, that's it.
All right, Dave, what'd you get?
Hell yeah. So, digitally, I picked up all of the Higurashi When They Cry remake game collections there. Excited to go through that at some point. It's on sale right now for the Halloween sale on Steam, so I figured, fuck it, whatever. I never see it drop to like a substantial amount.
It's about as low as it goes.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm going to grab this because I also have the sequel series, and then there's another one that dropped a little while ago. So there's 3 series to it, plus a fighting game somewhere in there. So I need to pick up that fighting game too at some point. But yeah, so got that. Digitally, I also still got Siberia 3, Black Future 88, Hive Swap Friendism, Tools Up, The Texorcist, Garage, Bad Trip, Ring of Pain, Guts and Glory, of course, 112 Operator, John Wick Hex, Amnesia Rebirth, Katana Zero, picked up Jackbox 8. For physical, got a copy of Mod Nation Racers. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
$3, why not?
Oh, fuck yes, finally.
And then I got a lot of Japanese games. I'm surprised I got this for as cheap as I did, because one game in the slot alone goes for $70 to $80, and I got this for $27. So I have a Japanese copy of GoldenEye. I'll end up selling that because I have an English version. Don't need that.
Yeah.
2 of these games I wish I had the English versions of, because these go for an insane amount in English. I got Paper Mario, the Japanese version. And I got the first Goemon game in Japanese as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then in Japanese, I also have the second Turok, although the Japanese name is Violence Killer, which I think is a pretty fucking great name for a game.
No.
And then the game that goes for quite a bit, that I'm excited to have in my collection, was the whole reason why I bid on this to begin with. This is a complete in-box copy of the Neon Genesis Evangelion for N64 game.
Wow.
So absolutely happy I got this. It's a little rough. The bottom of the box is all split and flappy, but aside from that, the manual is in great condition. The card itself is in great condition. And this is actually a game that you can play without knowing Japanese. It's kind of like a lot of set pieces from the anime done up as different action game segments. Really fun experience. Absolutely just happy to have this physically complete in my collection. So that's everything I got.
Oh, fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
I also forgot. I also bought Faz. What is it called? Fantastic.
Yeah, Fantastic Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Yeah, I got that, and I also got. I bought Castlevania Anniversary Collection on Steam. It was like $4 on some fucking on some site. I don't even remember. Game Planet, I think. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Warrior64 posted that. I was like, yeah, I want that on Steam. Fuck it. Or I'll just randomly play it one day. It'll be easier to play on there. Well, I'm doing naughty shit.
I'm kind of conflicted about something where I'm fairly confident it's not gonna be an issue, because the games that I have locked in for you two are all on sale on Steam. But I imagine they'll be on sale again for the Steam end of the year sale as well.
Keep in mind though, the Halloween sale does only go on for 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they'll be on sale again for the end of the year one too.
Possibly.
Yours is you're only saving like $3 on yours, so it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
Who's
That's
your-
providing I
who's
may
yours?
not already have it potentially.
I don't think you do.
Him? Red Dead Redemption.
And then, in fact, it would tell you if friends own it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually would.
You go on the
but I
store
can't-
page, it'll say.
Now Gores is down,
Porsche.
is $10 cheaper, so maybe, but
Ooh, that's
it's also not going to be till like next year, so I might even get swapped still. I'm like not 110% on it, but let me check. I'm like fairly confident you don't have this. Let me go check.
Is it Dusk?
An Elysian Tale?
No, I said Dusk.
Oh,
I
no.
have that on my wish list right now. It's $10 right now on Steam.
$10
Yeah,
It just came
right.
out. It just came out on Switch today. You've heard of Dusk, right?
yeah, the same guys that did that.
Yeah.
A lot of
do a
those
lot of
kind
shooters.
style games. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
you don't
doing
have this,
they're doing Are they doing that Fallen Aces game? The one where like it's cartoony.
Oh, the
almost looks
comic
like
book where
Doom.
you're
I think they're doing that. It's
lobster?
New Blood, right? Is it New Blood?
I think so.
That's their name.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
You don't
David,
know, fucker?
It's
No.
you don't have any of either of these, so
Gotcha.
You don't have.
At least on
Uh,
PC.
I bought. Let's see, I bought a lot of Steam games actually.
Well, yeah, of course it's on PC. You said it's on Steam.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is at least on PC, I don't have. them
Oh,
games.
okay. I thought you said
I
please
didn't
be
know
on
they're
PC.
only on-
I thought you said
Oh, they're
please
only
be on
on
PC.
mhm.
Gotcha.
Oh no, Among Us.
Amogus.
No, silly. Oh, did this come out? Oh yeah, the fucking I didn't even realize this. The new To the Moon
Yeah,
game came
I
out.
bought that. That was
I
one
didn't
of the
know
games I bought.
Damn.
Uh,
I knew it was coming out soon. I didn't know it already came out.
yeah, let me see.
A few weeks ago. Oh shit. It's pretty good. supposedly. 83 on Metacritic.
I bought
That's pretty good.
Franbo and Little Misfortune and Doki Doki Literature Plus.
Good shit.
Then what else?
Wait, what was that?
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki. I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm on
Doki
Steam right
Doki.
now.
And then what else I bought recently? Bought Road 86 as well because I just didn't want to play that.
It's New Blood, by the way, is the company that made Dusk. They also did a medieval Ultra Kill.
I got that. I forgot I pre-ordered that. That's okay.
Hell yeah.
Talking about books.
Video. The creative gene.
I ordered this on eBay fucking forever ago, and the guy got COVID, so hopefully he didn't sneeze on the case. But
Wait,
Bomberman Generation on GameCube. Got this. Gore let me know about
to
it.
introduce that game.
Gore let me know about this game, but I already bought it before he mentioned that, but you still watch out for it. So I got the Ori, the collection. This is gonna look good on Switch.
I bought it when it was on sale at Target, but they still haven't shipped it yet.
Still need to grab that at some point. So I
And
want that
then-
physical.
I got a lot of plushes. So
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, show 'em,
I got
Elvis.
I got
Okay.
Elvis.
He didn't even fucking play the Perfect Dark. What the fuck?
maybe it's gonna be a game's gone by. I don't know. You never know.
It's not. But you already said it's on Steam.
Speaking of games I
Perfect
love
Dark's
and I
not on
play a
Steam,
lot,
so
Gore.
yeah, that's near. Yeah, I was gonna buy that, but I'm like, I heard that game, so I was like, I got plenty of near shit. I was so close to buying it. I was like, nah.
He looks cool though. Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
it
to get
does,
this.
but like for a game I'll never play, like I don't know. Yeah, that's from that fucking one game you love.
Yeah, look at those eyes. Hell yeah.
Wow, those eyes are cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh, bro, what the fuck?
All right.
That's sick. All right, trivia.
Bought some shit on Switch, but it doesn't matter. Okay.
I
Trivia.
bought some on Switch.
I was gonna say, wait, don't we have the read first?
All
Or
right.
Is it after trivia?
So shout outs to. Oh, David, actually, go ahead. This is your dream. How would you introduce a section like this?
All right, so we have our very first lovers of the podcast enough to want to give us something in tribute to the fantastic work we do here. So we're
David
gonna go
spends
ahead
the
and give a
beginning of the read
What?
pampering himself up.
What?
Hell yeah.
We're amazing. We finally,
do a
someone
lot
loves
of
us.
fantastic work here. And aside from our wonderful fan base in India, we finally have some homegrown folks that really love and enjoy us.
Homegrown
so shout
folks.
out
Sorry,
to
all those Indians.
crprights.com. We have some wonderful things to say, and that is, don't you wish there was a pulp culture review site that appealed to cinephiles, both professional and casual? Well, look no further than crprights.com. New content such as movie and TV reviews, film essays, and more are released every week by writers who crave for movies like a moviegoer craves for popcorn. CRP Rights is dedicated to making sure that no one is wasting time or money where they shouldn't be. After all, you have the ability to buy your popcorn and eat it too. crprights.com, casual reviews with purpose since 2018.
There you go. CRP Rights, great site.
Shout out to them.
I should mention that I do write for them occasionally.
Oh yeah, we should also mention that they will occasionally have editors suck your dick in the right occasions.
That is true.
Look at this. Look at him. He'll do it.
I thought you're putting it yourself.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, you're an editor there?
No.
No wonder my mouth felt so similar.
That's right. He's up here. On Discord, he's to the left of me.
Oh,
so
it's me. I don't edit things. The fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck you think I edit?
Somewhere.
I hope Connor appreciates it.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Connor.
Shout out to that. Shout out to Connor.
I should have warned him that would happen.
Well, he's gonna get some bangs about because we're just gonna run his stuff for a while, and then we'll also do some. We'll do a quick ad read in the front too. I know he didn't say we need to do that, but we'll put that in the front as well. We'll get more professional with that, but we'll also get we'll teach David how to read something.
Hey, look, I read that beautifully. You can suck my asshole.
I don't understand why we gave it to David.
Because it's his dream to sell out.
True.
As long as he makes it into Braille, I could have done it.
Can you imagine? I can't read, but give me Braille. I got it.
Let's see. Oh, I can read Braille. No, I'm blind. Remember, that's the lore.
Yeah, you can feel. Braille's about feeling. It's not about reading.
David did a good job, Chiopan. Shout out CRP Rights. We appreciate you guys.
.com.
.com.
Like, what's .gov? No, it's not .gov.
.edu.
Don't be sassy.
.xxx.
Asion.
Yeah, rest in peace.
What's the latest review?
All about
Let's go talk. What's his latest review on there?
For Fury 7.
Thank you for being a friend.
The new Mario Lopez movie. I don't know. Does he even
review
do
up?
movies?
Heart of Champions.
I did a review. I did a review like a month ago.
Spine of the
I was
Night.
supposed to do a Chucky thing, but I never got around to it.
Gore's Halloween movie recommendation is The Wailing.
Yeah, I told him about that. Great movie. Go check it out. You like Korean horror now because of Squid Game? You fucking losers. Go watch the
myself up there.
The Sailing.
I recommended Creep 2. Go check out Creep 2. And Creep 1.
Creep 2 sucks. Creep 2 sucks.
Ooh, someone on there recommended Texas Chainsaw Massacre the remake.
Oh.
The
Conjuring.
I like
There's a good list of movies on there.
Conjuring 1 is good. Conjuring 2 is alright.
Anyway,
I'm just sick of the Conjuring movies.
Go check them out.
Just hope they all die
good
at this
stuff.
point, the Conjuring movies.
Good people.
I hope the next Conjuring movie bombs so hard they lose hundreds of millions and they never make enough. I hope the Nun 2 makes $20. I hope I have more money in my pocket. Yeah. No.
All right.
I'll watch it on HBO Max. Dude, you know they're gonna now HBO Max is doing all these TV shows. It's gonna be like Conjuring shows and shit.
The Conjuring universe.
No.
I mean, there's one already, but
that's it. Yeah, Conjuring universe. That's what they call it. The Conjuring universe. What are they gonna do? A fucking Avengers? The Nun? The crooked guy? The fucking
Portal starts playing.
The fucking doll. What else is gonna show up? The Baba Yaga. What was the one they just took a real Mexican myth or whatever? What was that called? La Llorona. They just took that and they said, "Fuck it." Now it's a Conjuring thing. How racist!
Hell yeah.
Is that racist?
I mean, it's cultural.
It was pretty upsetting.
It's actually kind of racist if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's like if we had a really cool ghost story that was actually a sad thing maybe, and they just said
Bloody Mary.
But now he's good. Yeah. Well, no, that's not real. Bloody Mary's bullshit.
You're not real.
That's what you tell kids so they can go scream in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Anyway, trivia.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go.
No. Okay. In which country is the open world racing game Forza Horizon 3 set?
I don't know. Country, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I played a little bit of it, but I don't remember at all. I can't even like envision what the fucking environment looked like.
I think the only Forza game I played was like Sports Horizon 4 or some shit like that.
I'm gonna go random. Wait, did I just spell that wrong? I don't fucking care. All right.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 has Australia. David has Australia.
Oh.
And you guys are both correct. It's Australia.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking about one that makes sense.
That's basically what I do. I'm like, oh, where's a big open fucking country?
I know they didn't do it China. They haven't China. They haven't done like Japan. That's what I meant. They didn't do like something like that.
I'm very excited
nobody
for
wants.
Horizon 4.
Well, that's in Mexico.
Mexico.
Wait, is it 5?
Is it 5?
Is it 4? Is it 5?
No, I think it's 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 was the 4 comes before 5. Anyway, go.
All right.
What's the next one?
What is the name of the player character in the 2000 PC game Deus Ex?
Fuck.
Well, I'll go just in lieu of time and running out of cards. We're gonna go just first one to get this right.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Let me go read it again for listeners out there.
Fuck.
What is the name of the player character in the 2000 PC game Deus Ex?
The original, the classic.
The original, the classic, the undefeated.
I don't think this is right, but
well, we'll find out.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. JC Denton is indeed correct. Elliot is not.
What the fuck was it? E.T.? What the fuck?
All right,
Elliot.
That's it for trivia.
That's probably where I pulled the Elliot from, but
Jesus Christ, Denton.
Congratulations, Gore, on your point.
Thank you.
It leaves us at Gore at 26 points, David at 11.
Hell yeah.
Suck my nut. My pulsating nut.
The nut.
I know my Deus Ex.
All right.
I haven't played that game since
First
I played
story.
All right, fuck it.
State of play.
Yes, that
Shit
is the
sucked,
thing that
dude.
happened. Okay.
What are you talking about? It was fine.
No, I think he's joking.
No,
he's
that
not.
State of play was terrible.
Why was it terrible?
I know it's easily the most disliked State of play that they've ever did. I think.
Well, don't get away. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I liked what they showed. I don't know.
Yeah, there was nothing like there was. Go ahead.
No, I said I went in expecting exactly what they gave us. Like I was not expecting anything big. Like honestly, I'm surprised they even showed Star Ocean. Like, I was like,
exactly.
Wow.
Like the problem is, so many people went into this expecting like, oh, we're gonna get Final Fantasy 16, or we're gonna go ahead and get that, a bunch of games that we've been hearing rumors about.
Gear Solid remake,
Harry Potter game.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok gonna drop today.
The only thing I was expecting, and I don't even give a fuck about it. I don't have expectations for State of Play ever. The only thing I was expecting I was kind of surprised they didn't have was that fucking Spider-Man Avengers thing. I was like, I thought it was, obviously at some point they'd have that, but not. But
actually, that would probably dropped it down.
I really don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I really don't put a lot of expectations on State of Play. But I think this one reeked of, we have contractual obligations to show off these games that we just don't really know what else to do with it, so we're just gonna shove them all into a series right now. It felt like that that third party. Remember that Nintendo advertised that third party direct, like what was it, like when they showed off SMT pretty much.
Yeah, but that one was pretty.
But they advertise that like we're only doing previously announced third party.
But stuff. that's what State of Play said. They were just gonna show some stuff. No big. They said there's gonna be nothing really big here. Just 20 minutes.
No, I'm not even saying the big announcements. I'm just saying it was boring because I don't think there was a wide variety of games to appeal to a lot of people. Like at least with the
I don't know. Bugsnax free content. Bugsnax is a very
let's
new
do
Let It
what we got
a
here.
sequel to Let It Die, which I would never expected.
I think with the
Ocean,
Nindies,
like there's
a
lot of variety. There's
like,
a lot of
like
variety.
the indie worlds, like anything else you got like
Fighting
that.
game.
At least there's like a game that feels like at least if nothing else, at least one or two should like catch your eye. But
Little Devil Inside didn't fucking catch you. That game looks great. I don't know.
Little Devil didn't really do it for me either, but there was a lot in this that did.
Little Devil Inside looks great.
Didn't care about that. Didn't really care about that whole social deduction thing. It looked kind of hokey. Death's Door, that's cool. That's cool. I like Death's Doors coming to PlayStation. That's awesome. I thought that was gonna be a year exclusive, but that's good they're getting that.
Let's do like a quick actual.
Again, yes, please make it quick because these are the things I'm trying to like chill on a little bit. But I mean, there's also not that much to it.
Because two of us actually want to talk about this, so let's do a rundown here. So first and foremost, we got Deathverse, Let It Die. Chris, you were excited for this. Go ahead, talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I never played Let It Die, but I always thought Let It Die was cool. I'm not a big Dark Souls guy, and that's what that game is pretty much. So now this looks like it's just getting like an online battle game. So
yeah, it's a multiplayer survival game. It looks like.
I thought it made it seem like I guess that's what it is, but it made it seem like it was just gonna be like a For Honor style arena game. But I guess is it survival? I don't know. It looked
that's what it's billed as on the PlayStation blog.
Okay, I didn't read the blog. Yeah, it looked good. It had some quirkiness to it. I like it. It didn't look amazing or anything, but it looks fun.
It looks like it'd be fun. Like it's a good game to just kind of fuck around in.
Yeah, Let It Die was also free to play, so I assume this is probably going to be free to play as well in some form. So, yeah, I was surprised they didn't just drop that today though, because that's what Let It Die did. Like Let It Die, I remember the first trailer for Let It Die was like horrific, like not bad, but it looked like a horror game. And then by the time it came out, it was all fucking goofy and like he had a skateboarding Grim Reaper guy with crazy glasses, and he kind of talking like this. Did you ever play Let It Die?
I've heard good things about it. I never got around to playing it myself.
Okay, I didn't play it, but I've heard it's fun. So anyway, that was cool. That was a weird one to start it off with, but I liked it.
I mean, speaking of weird ones, after that we got We Are OFK.
That's just like no. 100% no. Like the humor was not working for me. The art style I didn't mind, but
I remember seeing this the first time. I thought it was cute, but this time it unsold me hard.
I do not remember the first time, and I didn't notice. I thought it was actually a band. I looked this up later. It's not a fucking band. It's they just made up a band so they make a game. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool premise. Like make a game about like their struggles as a band, but they're not a real band. They're not real. This is
it's going that kind of anime tropey route, which is like
I thought it was an actual band. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I guess like show their rise up or something. Because I'm so out of it when it comes to music that this band could exist. I don't fucking know, but no, they're not real at all. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, now I'm completely uninterested. Like it was that and that Goodbye. Remember that Goodbye Volcano High? Fuck both of them. I don't want to play it. I just don't like that style of game. I don't know. Just like here's I don't know, here's our humor and our weirdness, but we're gonna take it seriously, kind of. I'm like, I'm all right. Especially that Volcano High one. I'm like, what?
Volcano High was one initially. I was like, oh, that looks like that could be kind of interesting. And then the more they showed, I'm like,
yeah. And this trailer. I looked at all the trailers for this. I think a lot of trailers for the State of Play. No, I'm not even talking about the OFK thing. I think a lot of them just got like thumbs down because people didn't like the State of Play. Because there's some good stuff. I don't care. Little Devil Inside looks great.
When you look at the history of them, I'm looking like they're usually. I mean, they're all positive. Even this one, like in ratio.
I don't know. I think the Deathloop one got fucking hit hard too because they didn't show a lot of stuff in there, and people weren't really caring for Deathloop.
I'm looking at this one. It's 33,000 likes, 10,000 dislikes, and then on the GameSpot one, it's majority or dislikes.
Well, yeah, but you can't really count restreams because like people don't like GameSpot to begin with, so they're gonna give it dislike anyway. Like I bet IGN's probably majority.
I knew it was not a very good one when I forgot it happened, and literally no one mentioned me a single thing about it. If any stream there is, someone will mention me at least something, like at least one or two games that popped up that they liked. No one said anything. I totally forgot it was a thing until I was driving home and just put on the YouTube, and I saw you had a reaction. I was like, oh, well, I guess nothing
I don't
got
know.
shown.
I
I thought it was good. Like,
did.
it wasn't a great one, but yeah, it's good.
It's exactly what I expected.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I didn't play Bugsnax yet. I'll play it. I'm sure
haven't
this is
played
cool. It's gonna be a cool add-on.
Big
I
Snacks.
don't care right now.
It's free too.
All right, yeah, and that, yeah. So now that we're talking about Bugsnax here, that was the next reveal. That was fantastic. The fact that it looks like a massive fucking DLC completely for free. You get to put hats on the Bugsnax now, which
Hell
is adorable.
I
You get a
supposedly it
whole-
adds it to the game where you could start the game in the beginning and still get that content. Like it's not like
Yes.
an additional thing after you beat the game. I don't know how that game ends. I keep hearing it has some dark elements to it. Don't spoil
Yeah,
it.
no, the way that they set it up is that before you go to the very last mission of the game, they actually give you like a point of no return save to where you can save before that happens, and then you just reload back
makes
to
sense.
that. So even if you're at the very end of the game, like I am, because I have it platinumed, I can just reload that save and then just go back and do that new content.
Right.
A weird thing of side note, I saw a lot of people pissed that there's no additional trophies with this, which fuck off if that's all you care about. Like, this was a phenomenal game without the trophy. Like, just fucking enjoy the game, assholes.
That's a free update. I don't know. If it was paid, then maybe I could.
Yeah, if it was a paid DLC, fine. All right, I could see wanting that, but for a free major update, which the company especially doesn't have to fucking do, that's fucking cool to see.
I don't think there's really. Are there trophies on free updates?
Sometimes
yeah,
there are.
Ghost of Tsushima had some when they did the Legends, and that was free.
Okay.
And also there was a technically if you get the PS4 to PS5 version, it's not free, but like you get all the achievements again on the PS5.
Well, it's because
it's not free.
You can't.
Isn't that that's a $10 fee, right?
And the trophies can't interlink. So if there's a PS4, PS5 version, they have to be separate for any game.
Yeah. Yep. Death Stranding.
Hell yeah.
Anyway. I assume so. At least.
Probably, actually. Speaking of which, after that, we got 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
That's the only one that looks cool to me.
Yeah.
This looks kind of neat. Like, I liked the first 5 Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was fun.
I don't like any of them.
I
like watching some certain people play it. Like, not the big people. Yeah, because it's all like fake shit. It's all fake shit. But I did play 5 Nights at Freddy's back like years ago when it was still kind of new.
It's a very cute
I think the
game.
second one came out, and it did scare me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a very
but
cute
it's
game.
just jump scare. It's not like I play it in the dark and now I'm scared of fucking stupid ass fucking animatronics gonna come in my room and murder me. It's scary in the moment, just like most horror movies nowadays are. Like oh, it's not. I guess Randy from South Park said it best. So I'm so startled. That's it. It's just startling.
I need to buy the cop. I bought the collection on Xbox. I probably should have bought it on PlayStation just so I could have that sister location help on it all on one platform.
I mean, I would never play those games. The only one I would play is the Most Wanted game because that one actually kind of changes it up a little bit. I mean, it's still flipping through things. But
it's like this one is the closest to like feeling like a full game. Like the 5 Nights at Freddy's, the reason why I like the first one is it feels like almost kind of like an ode to like old Flash games where it's like, all right, I'm gonna pick it up, fuck around with it for a little bit, put it down, have a good time.
Yeah,
and then the series evolved where it kept adding new mechanics, but it never felt like the series ever progressed to a new game. So this is the first time where I feel like the series is being a whole game experience.
Yeah, it's like Outlast now, which that means I'm definitely not playing it.
Also, comes out on my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, December 25th.
Speaking of birthdays, next we got Death's Door.
Good shit.
I only played about 3 hours of it, but it was great.
I'm glad we'll get to play that game. It's a really good game.
I'm gonna get the physical because it's coming to Special Reserve Games, PS5.
That game looks interesting. I'm still not sure if I actually want to get it or not, but I might just end up saying fuck it and getting the physical release for it.
It's pretty good.
So good shit. That was nice.
Speaking of good shit, we got Cartwright Drift after that.
Hell yeah! It looks better than that Chocobo racing game.
Fuck off! That Chocobo racing game.
At least it's going. Hey, at least the car. No, at least the car racer game going fast. You're going fast in this fucking game.
No,
Chocobo was like, oh look, I got my training wheels.
You can eat my asshole. I'm excited for Chocobo racing. I'm not gonna eat your
ass.
We haven't seen Chocobo racing since the PS1.
I don't fucking care. There's a reason for that. No, nobody wants to see that shit.
My main man Steiner is a fucking main character.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Steiner.
I'm excited. Fuck Steiner.
No, I'm not gonna. You obviously want it though, so go ahead. You have my permission. You're just such a fucking idiot. I swear. God damn. Yeah. Anyway, the car racer game looked kind of fun, but I ain't gonna play. It looks fine. It's just like it has no like. There's nothing about it that has like. Yeah, nothing. No selling features for me. Like, put like a funny robot, and then I put
literally.
Like initially when they were showing the footage, I wasn't fully paying attention. I thought one of the characters was like Mega Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought they were doing like QT Mega Man. You ever played the Mega Man Power game on PSP?
Hell yeah, great game.
Yeah, like QT Mega Man.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, QT Mega Man. And I'm like, no. And then I turned around. I was like, it wasn't Mega Man at all. I was like, it's a bunch of dumbass characters. Even like one of the characters you play, like one of the drift characters, look like one of the enemies from Mega Man. I was like, oh no. I thought no, never mind.
So I mean, yeah, cause it's got like the helmet that almost kind of looks like the little surfbot thingy.
Yeah, the little surfbot things. Yeah, with the helmet, the yellow helmet.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm sure if you're hard up for kart racers, it'll be serviceable. But
there's plenty of special. Yeah, there's really plenty of them. You can get them. I guess you can play stupid ass Chocobo racing if you want. That's gonna be like a kart racer probably.
It's gonna be fun.
But like you have Crash, you got hell even kart racer, but
Nickelodeon, All-Star Fruit Racing is that what it's called?
I heard that game's not good either.
Yeah, there you go.
I heard the Nickelodeon game was like
it's all right. It's a car. It's a
it's like racing. 6. Well, but why'd you bring that up when you had like good ones like like even Mario Kart 64?
Anyway, so whatever.
You could bring up the Crash Tag Team Racing, or the fuck it was. That one's good. Even that Sonic Team Racing, which you can get in like you can get
Sonic Team Racing All-Stars is phenomenal.
You can get that, you can get both of those games right now in a fucking humble bundle for like $10, including a bunch of other Sonic games you probably won't want to play besides Mania.
No, legit though, Sonic Team Racing All-Stars, you can play that up to 4 players co-op for the story mode. Fantastic experience.
No, that was my favorite. That was my favorite. That was my favorite game on the Wii U.
You mixed them up. There's Sega All-Stars Racing and there's Sonic Team Racing. Those are 2 different games. Then you're thinking of Sega All-Stars Racing, which is the one with like Diddy Kong Racing, where you're changing into different vehicles and you're flying around.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, that's the one you're thinking of. Sonic Team Racing is the one on this last generation, which is like just Sonic characters.
I said Crash Team Racing.
No, that was what David was saying.
Yeah,
I know what he was talking about, but that was the. It was actually technically the one he's talking about is Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Yeah, yes, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because the other one was Sonic All-Stars Racing. I think it didn't say like featuring Banjo-Kazooie or some shit. Like, yeah, that was
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform. Yeah. That was
that's the best. When the Wii U came out, I'm not even kidding. That was the best game you could play on the Wii U. Straight up. I mean, and that game was 60 and stuff, but that game came out with the Wii U, and that was the best game to play with the Wii U. Because you could say Mario Brothers and shit, but whatever. Play the kart racer. It was great.
Remember that fucking disc that had Sega All-Stars Tennis and it had like the XBLA disc?
Yeah.
That was a good ass disc, dude.
No, Sega All-Stars Tennis, and wasn't there something else? Maybe it was an arcade disc. Maybe
it was an arcade disc. It was
I have that still.
Yeah, it was 5 games. It was what was it on there? It was Luxor, Feeding Frenzy, Pac-Man Championship Edition. Am I crazy? Or
I think so. I think you're right. There was a few of those Xbox Live arcade discs, like standalone.
And those were always like really good discs, like because they always had like
I have a few of them.
Yeah, they had bangers.
I have the Konami Classics one that they released, Konami Classics Volume 1 and 2, which was just arcade ports of some Konami games, and they just put them on a disc. Those are good too. What are you laughing at? All right,
Star Ocean.
What were we talking about? Oh, Star Ocean.
No. The next game was King of Fighters.
All right, and then what was the next game?
Well, no, I'm actually kind of getting more and more intrigued. Like I have a love-hate relationship with King of Fighters. I've always found them to be an interesting concept because SNK has a lot of good IPs, but I've always hated how super fucking input heavy King of Fighters has always been. And I'm kind of curious about this one. We also got a new character trailer, Dolores. I love her design, a 10 out of 10 design.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I might actually give this game a try. The last King of Fighters game I gave a try was 13, which also was the last 2D King of Fighters. And this one is softening. 13 was good. Like 14. As far as King of Fighters goes, 14 mean?
I heard 14 was good. That's what I said.
I heard 14 was all right, but I didn't like the initial look of how it transitioned to 3D. Right. But this one's looking better and better.
I'm still someone that doesn't like how Street Fighter looks. So, like, not that I played a lot of Street Fighter back then, but I used to play a little bit, not like competitively. I button mash, but I like classic Street Fighter. Even like when it was in 3D on the PS2, like the Street Fighter Alpha. What was it called? EX.
Oh no, PS2.
EX,
EX.
Yeah,
EX
that game.
series.
I used to play that too. And I was like, I like this. I like the way that looked better, and I fucking like Street Fighter 4 when it came out. I was like, this looks weird.
I kind of liked it. Like, it was a little weird, but the ink style I felt kind of really helped to sell it.
I thought that worked kind of with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like,
yes, it was because that one like actually had like a comic aesthetic to the design with it.
Yeah, I just didn't think it worked with Street Fighter 4 or 5. Not that I played 5 at all. I played a little bit 4.
Disgusting.
I think
even now,
honestly, but I don't care. I don't play those games. So you can look as fuck ugly as you want. I don't give a shit. Just
hell yeah.
Put Negan in it.
Speaking of looking as fuck ugly as you want, First Class Trouble, which will also be a PlayStation Plus game, for next month. Actually excited for this. Like, this looks like, especially now that it's going to be a free PlayStation Plus game for PS5. Fuck it, why not? This is going to be like a fun kind of
game. I'm alright with that, especially if it's free. I don't care. I'll try it out. Why not?
Yeah, it'll be worth fucking around, getting call together and kicking each other around. I like that you can work with people, but it seems like the way they showed this is it's going to be less about people playing specific roles and more about like there's an everyone can kind of be in part of it, almost like that Jackbox game we played the other day, where everyone can kind of be a killer, but also you have to try and figure out who's actually killing people. I'm down for something like that. This feels like this could be a lot of fun with the right group.
I like the traps. I think that's probably its most unique feature, where you can just like set up traps, like you can make the bridge fall. I mean, it looks rough, but it's an indie game, so I'm not gonna too much shit. Like the part where like someone's just standing there and you just press the button to kill, and the person's just standing there while you're choking them, and they're just like, well, getting choked out. It's like, all right, well, I mean, it's an indie game. That's fine. It's free now. I mean, whatever. And it's not even like when you see the PS Plus monthly games, you know how they always have the main title as the big picture. It's not even the main title. So you can tell like somebody's like, just make it like a mini, like not mini, but like one of the side titles you get.
Knockout Kings.
Knockout City is a Knockout City. Knockout Kings is a boxing game. Classic. Anyway.
But yeah, then after that, we got Star Ocean game, which you and I both were immediately. I say it's Square Enix, Tri-Ace, Star Ocean. I
didn't remember the developers, honestly. Their Tri-Ace. I was immediately like, is this Star Ocean? Like I was like thinking what other fucking franchise they had.
Square Enix,
and it kind of looked like Star Ocean from what I remember of seeing, because they always had kind of ugly character designs. I really liked Till the End of Time. That's the only one I played.
Well, Till the End of Time was the last good one. The most recent one we got was an Unfortunate Disaster.
I heard that was shit. I heard the remake of the original was good, or the remaster of the original was good.
Yeah, no. Star Ocean 1, 2, and Till the End of Time. Fantastic fucking games. 2 is still my favorite. I absolutely adore 2. But I almost threw down for the pre-order for the latest one that came out, and then I stopped, and then glad I did, because the initial review was like, and then other reviews like, I still want to try it though at some point. But the Divine Force, I'm intrigued. It's coming to PS5, PS4. And I thought I saw something about it coming to Xbox as well.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming. So I don't want to go into these games expecting them to be bad. So I love Star Ocean, so I have hopes. It looked very fluid. I like the presentation and style. So I'm hoping for this to be really good. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, it looks good. You know, I like the kind of traversal in it. Like you're actually like flying around almost, kind of. Um, but yeah, it looks like fun. It just while I was watching, I was like, oh, I need. That's what I was just thinking the entire time. It has a pretty hokey story from what I've seen in this, but you know, a lot of dialogue.
Always fucking weird.
Whenever you have the word sorrow and despair, you know you're playing a Japanese role playing game. So I will make you feel sorrow. Like nobody says that word. I'm gonna give you despair.
Speaking of sorrow and despair, we got Little Devil Inside.
I think looks great, and I'm not the only one. First trailer that came out last year was fun, but didn't get a good idea what the game was. But it definitely made some. Obviously, it made some impressions because people were wondering where the hell this game was, and they headlined this state of play with the game. So obviously, they knew people wanted to see it. They even said a day before this state of play that, hey, take a new look at Little Devil Inside. We ain't got anything else. I knew that was another. I was like, oh, they're headlining this with Little Devil Inside. I knew there wasn't gonna be much, especially since it was 20 minutes long. I knew whenever they have a short one like that, anything Switch or not Switch, Nintendo, shit. If Xbox did one, fucking even an indie showcase did that, I'd be like, they don't have much to show. 20 minutes, they can't fill up 30 minutes. Come on now. But I thought it looked great. Graphically, it looks amazing. I think I love the style, love the environments. It looks really good. I love the style with the like almost overworld map. You're going through it. The combat is interesting because it looks like it's on purpose slow because it's gonna be more like almost tactile because you like stab a dude and you could throw that dude while you have him stabbed. But it looks like it's gonna be mainly about its dialogue and writing. And from what I saw, it looks really good. I think it looks great. So I'm not the only fucking one.
I do think aesthetically it looks very gorgeous, and this might be a game that I'll just end up biting the bullet and getting, because this could very well be a game that, like, looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it looks nice, but I don't know if I really like what I'm being sold. But it could be one of those games that it's going to be a sleeper hit for me where I don't know I'll like it until I play it and then go, why didn't I think I would like this? But I don't know, I'm gonna want to give this a game a chance, I think, but even just kind of skimming through the trailer right now, I'm like, aesthetically it's fucking gorgeous, but I don't know if gameplay wise it has enough to really hook me. But I'm curious to see what they do with it.
There's a point where it zoomed into like the forest area. I was like, whoa, it looked really good. Like for an indie game, like Jesus.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It looks fantastic. I mean, I like the humor so far from what I've seen. You know, like, oh, this creepy ass mansion, and there is like you just decide to ignore all the creepy shit. Oh, you go down the stairs. Oh yeah, you just ignore all that shit, and then he just like pushes you in the obvious trap pool. It's like, all right, I don't know, the humor's working for me. I like it.
No, I'm sure I'll like the game. I don't have expectations, but just thought nothing was massive substance. All like the biggest like Little Devil Inside being, if it was a headliner, that would have been like a cool segment on a decent state of play, I think.
Sure.
I think this was a decent state of play, though. I think the problem is so many people went in this with unrealistic expectations.
Are there people that do that? Sure. I've seen plenty of people that don't have expectations and still think
I'm going to say most of the internet does that, not just some.
100%.
But even with the great state of plays, I feel like always there's like a majority of people on Twitter talking about how it's disappointing. So
well, yeah,
even
with
amazing
ones.
Even
like what was it? Game Awards not this year, but the last year prior where it didn't have a Smash character. Oh, fucking Game Awards! So like, who the fuck cares? Like that's dumb. Of course, people like, but I think even step aside because I don't have too many people on my Twitter feed that are like massively the type to overhype things like that. But even they were just like nothing was of substance. It was all okay. That's a game it's a game you look at and you'll forget about until it comes out. Nothing I'm gonna be like fucking like yes, I just fucking need that right now.
I don't feel like all these streams need to be that. It's literally 20 minutes. I don't know. It's not like they're wasting too much of your time here. And they said it's gonna be 20 minutes. It's gonna be third-party stuff, and we're at the end of the year. I don't know.
Well, the thing is what I would say. Obviously,
you think they're gonna use this 20-minute state of play to show new God of War footage? Like,
no,
no.
But I think it's obvious that they had to get their contractual advertising obligations out. That's fine. But if it wasn't for that, this stuff could have been a PS blog post.
An email, yeah, and I saw all the jokes.
Give me a blog post, 100%.
It could have been an email. Yeah, a new Star Ocean game.
But see, I hate that. Why not give it a chance to actually show more content?
Why don't we do that with every game? Every video game ever.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to see
it. Let's get a fucking bi-weekly roundup of just fucking here.
State of play does not need to be some amazing. It just needs to be, here's our new stuff. That's it. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Here's some new content for some games. Here's some free games coming. Like, I didn't even know what the fucking First Class whatever was until this stream, and it's coming out free in a couple days. Like, an email would have completely been like, you would have never saw an email, and you would have been on your PlayStation going, what the fuck is this game? I ain't playing this. What the fuck? Now people got to actually see the game. You know, maybe you could say they were tricked to see this game because they thought they were going to see Final Fantasy 16, even though nobody said you're going to see it. But
I'm not even talking about any of that. I ignore
that trended right after State. No, that trended right after State of Play.
Anyone that's complaining about that's fucking stupid. Okay, I don't care about any of that. I just think that in general, a lot of the games we don't need to see a lot of these. It's cool. They're
wanted
there.
To see them.
But I mean, we can say that with a lot of games. I think there's a lot of games that could have been shown off that should have been shown off.
I'd say that about most of the games you two talk about. Like, I feel like that's just fucking let people have some fun with it. Fuck it. There were some weird, cool things here. Like
again,
I would much rather. Exactly.
They said ahead of time, third-party stuff. They didn't hype it up too much. They didn't say it's gonna be our fucking future. You know, they literally a month after they did their whole future of PlayStation stream. So it was obvious this is gonna be just like the Deathloop one, where they had a couple cool things and then they showed Deathloop. It was the same thing. Here's a couple cool things, and then here's a little devil inside for the last 5 minutes. Like,
I understand that. I think
that's exactly what I was expecting. I like some of the stuff.
Even with no expectations, I just think nothing was like stand out.
For you, I thought there was a couple.
A lot of people apparently, not even just me though.
No. Well, there's also a lot of fucking stupid people on the internet. I don't know if you knew this, so.
It just feels like, I don't know. I think Nintendo just has this fucking thing down. Even like an indie world where things that, even if there's like not a lot of games that I care about, these are like a handful of like 2 or 3 that I think are like, oh, these look interesting enough.
They definitely don't have it down because people complain every time a fucking direct ends. So if they had it down, there would be no complaining.
For an indie world is what I'm saying, which is more akin to this.
Well, no one's gonna talk about indie world. Like, these aren't all indie games that they showed during the fucking State of Play. Like, I don't understand.
It's more akin to that.
Star Wars is like indie, Square Enix.
I would say it's more towards that than it was the third-party thing. But anyway, that third-party thing, it was what? It was Nocturne, it was SMT5, like a bunch of other shit that I didn't really care about, but at least it had something that was building up for a while.
I think during that one they had
Nocturne was the fucking surprise thing that.
Yeah, but this still had a lot of things like people wanted to see. Like, I don't get that argument. Like,
I wanted to say
at the end of the day, there's always going to be something someone enjoys.
That's why I feel. No, that's why I disconnect though. That's the disconnect. I think that there wasn't a lot of things for like there was. Everyone usually has Xbox kind of not so really either. Xbox kind of shitty with it.
Oh, Xbox, their last stream sucked my balls. I would not defend that. That was garbage.
But I think
they should have said it was all just going to be discussions.
At least
at least this State of Play said it will be 20 minutes and it's going to be third-party stuff.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, I think with every sort of direct to play or something like that, it usually do a good job of finding at least one thing, maybe 2. It's the fucking it's the same thing that Phil Spencer talks about every time they do E3. Is that whenever they do E3, they try the way he gets the games to curate them is he wants it that he knows that not every game is going to appeal to every single person, but he wants to find at least like 2 or 3 games that can stand out to at least one individual person for everyone else there. I thought this didn't really have any of that. It felt so jarring and so weird and so catered towards one side.
I think there was a good amount of fighting game. They had a racing game. They had a
the racing game. The fighting game doesn't even appeal to the guy that we have as fighting games on here. He has to struggle to find an interest in there. The racing game looks like garbage.
No, that's that's bullshit. Because I swear to God, every time we talk about any fighting game, he says he's not a fan of it. Like, the only one I think he's a fan of at this point is Guilty Gear and maybe Tekken. That's about it. Like, everything else he hates. So, like, you could throw a fucking rock and hit a fucking fighting game this guy hates. So, you can throw a rock and hit about 30 games he hates. So,
well, the fucking racing game. If you want to pull that, okay, then fine. The racing game looks fucking.
I mean,
dumb
you
as
say
hell.
that, but
it's
I
no
own
variety. But
fighting games
again, but thing, but you say Nintendo Switch nails it. I know he loved that Chocobo racing thing. I like laughing at it, but like that game, this drift racing game looks way fucking better than that fucking Chocobo racing game. And if you took all the Final Fantasy shit out of that Chocobo racing game, then it would look
game looks
infinitely
like garbage,
worse.
Sure. But I'm saying is that
didn't look that bad.
if we skim through one of those, though, I feel like the amount of games you had, at least the wider variety of it, you're gonna do that. If you look, I like the thing. I would look at it this way. If you look at like the Metacritic of this, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like that fucking high. That store's probably gonna be the one carrying all this shit.
No, I think the Little Devil Inside.
No, not at all.
Little Devil Inside is 100% gonna get really good ratings.
Little Devil will get good ratings. Death Door, and as long as Square Enix doesn't do a repeat of the last one, Star Ocean is a beloved franchise.
It's not gonna
yeah, the last one was the only
one fucked up series. They had one fucked up entry in the franchise. But otherwise than that, Star Ocean is a very beloved franchise.
Let It Die could also get up there because I think the original Let It Die got like, I think 8s mainly. And that's gung ho. So
I find it fascinating. We're arguing more about this than we actually talked about the thing itself. But
because Adrian hates it because
Let It Die had a 72.
He's a Sony hater.
It's true.
Wait, what?
Fucking Switch fan.
Let It Die had a 72.
Okay, well when it first came out, I saw a bunch of 8s. So
go back, check the Gore reacts to that.
Yeah, 5 years ago when I looked at the first reviews for Let It Die.
I can't wait for 5 years from now when I see the sequel to this game. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and also Bugsnax. There you go.
Yeah, Bugsnax, phenomenal.
That beats every other
content update.
Yeah, free massive content update. That's already better than State of Play from every other year and month.
Which one was the last one? Integrity and Faithlessness?
Yeah, that's the one that sucks.
Yeah, it's 58.
Yeah, no, that one sucks.
First Departure R 73.
Well, that's a remake or a remaster of the original game, so that probably just hasn't aged well. I think The Last Hope got like a 75 though. I think I looked that up. I was like, "Well, no." I looked up at one that had like a 74, 75 or something.
The highest one was the one that came out in I think 2, which was like a 80.
I mean, I don't think the new Star Ocean game's gonna get any better than like a 7.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with that.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't fucking care. You know how many games I see in the fucking Switch fucking presentations that I'm like, that's a 6 right there. And it looks fun, but that's gonna be a 6 or a 7. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind. Show 7s. I don't give a fuck. You can have a whole stream filled with 7s or 6s, and I'd still have a good time. Especially when I know ahead of time that we're not gonna get anything. Like, I even do an expectations video for this because I knew it was just gonna be fucking. It's gonna be. Maybe
I agree, and somehow it just still got lower than what I thought. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to these games, so not all of them, but some of them. I didn't have my.
I have stuff I'm looking forward to in this one as well. So,
I think it's also fair to say I'm more into some of these genres than you.
100%.
Well, so that's. I mean, what the fuck? I was like, if you love a card game,
but you're into like a lot more games than I am. But somehow I'm into a lot of other stuff, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like I could still get interested in some of the other stuff, like other State of Plays or other Nintendo.
Sure, but like
stuff,
the only thing that's really annoying me about this saying you're saying that this was not good as like it's a fact, which I do not agree. I think there's a lot of people that are just being whiny about it because they didn't get what they wanted, which is every fucking Nintendo Direct.
But why was it more than usual then?
E3, because they were expecting fucking Final Fantasy 16. Everybody was talking about Final Fantasy 16 like they were gonna get in a 20-minute State of Play about third-party shit that they weren't hyping up. They literally announced it like 3 days before it came out. Like I don't know. I
know, but I agree. I think everyone that hypes all these up is dumb. I think, but I hear that about every single one. We're gonna get Final Fantasy 7. We're gonna get Final Fantasy 16 here. Yeah, I feel like I hear that for every single one. So it just stands out that this one was even more dull than usual. I think because there's a reason why it's more disliked. Only just because of that.
I like the variety of what we got. Some of the stuff didn't work. Sure, I will agree. I didn't care about King of Fighters, but that was like literally not even a minute. So I'm not good. By the time I'm done, even close to getting done bitching, it's already done and moving on to the next thing. So I don't know what that's just like nitpick. Like, oh, they showed like 3 minutes of things that are like fucking like not shovelware, but like just trash.
Sure.
That,
No,
like,
I think
you argue the kart racing game is trash.
sure,
I guess,
but I mean at that point,
fine.
it
looked like it played well, so I can't even say that.
I mean at this point, that's just why you just sort of just wait till the VOD afterwards and just skip past the shit you don't want to see, which was nice to do.
It's just it's.
I don't really need to react to any of them.
We do a podcast where we talk about this stuff, so I don't know. It's just 20 minutes. I mean, we literally just spent an hour talking. I don't know. Call me weird.
I could have just skipped it all together, though. I was fine with just skipping.
Yeah, but we.
Oh, then me and
that was the whole
David
point. We wanted to talk about it.
Yeah,
Sure.
I liked it. I didn't think it was amazing. I'm not sitting here like this is the best state of play.
For someone that didn't want to talk about this, you spent a long time bitching about it. Like,
just a waste of time.
Yeah. This is usually David.
Why say anything? Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, when I don't like a lot of the shit
you can do a better job of curating stuff,
and I stay quiet.
Everyone can do a better job of curating it.
You're not invited to his wedding.
You can do a better job curating it. It's fine. Everyone else does a better job.
You know what? Divorce.
Bulldog's saying, "What's up, Chris?"
What's up, man? Can you believe this shit? Nah, he probably agree because everybody wanted Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, this is just
or
boring.
God of War 3 or some shit. Oh, Little Devil Inside
No,
was literally Little Devil Inside to me was the best thing I saw, and it was literally a third of, or no, I think it was a fourth. How long was it? Like 5 minutes? Yeah, so a fourth. And I thought that game looked great. I'm way more excited for that than I was last year, even though the last year's trailer was pretty good.
David, how do you like being owned by Pokimane?
Oh, good God.
Real quick on this one, I
don't even know who Pokimane is still. I know who she is. Don't
she's a
explain.
Twitch thought.
I know.
She raves at other fans a lot.
Don't call her that.
She is a Twitch
streamer. I just think you can't make that. You can't make the declaration when you literally don't know anything about her. I think genuinely though.
I've watched a lot of content bitching about her. I can speak to this.
Hates Sony but loves Pokimane.
I watched a lot of content completely against this person, therefore I can make a declaration against this person as well. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because this person has said and done a lot of shitty fucking things.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you can criticize somebody after someone digs up dirt about them. Dark side Phil. Just saying. He spent $4,000.
Oh, we found the slip here, I guess. All right. Anyways,
just saying. I guess he loves DSP and he hates Sony. Wow, what else do you hate? Huh?
It's really shitty state of plays, apparently.
State of the plays.
Yeah, I was deplayed after that.
I don't like state of the plays either. State of the
Oh shit. Side note, breaking news, really fucking cool.
What did Alec Baldwin do now?
No, nothing to do with that. This is actually Jesus Christ. No, Magic the Gathering has another Innistrad set coming out, and the artist for Symphony of the Night is working on a card for Sorin. So really cool to see that. I'm excited.
Sorin. I got excited for like half a second, and then he said a character. Well, he said Symphony of the Night, so I got excited. The artist for Symphony of the Night.
Okay, you're on my Pokimane. How do you feel?
My hope is everything from what I've seen is it seems like she's just throwing money at it. She's not going to really be involved. She's not going to care. She knows enough to know when there is something to invest in, and I'll give that to her. Especially with this whole RTS company she's built up. She has an understanding of, okay, here's where we can make some money. She's going to put money towards it, and she's going to leave the actual administration to the people that actually know how to run this shit. So,
congratulations. You called her a thought, and then you just spoke pretty positively about how she's going to handle Evo.
Well, not all thoughts are bad.
It's true.
Put that on the website.
Although she is bad. She is not a good person. Genuinely, she is not a good person.
Welcome to like every person these days.
Put that on crprights.com. She's a good thought. Good thought.
THOUGHTS.
THOOOT. Thought.
But she genuinely is not a good person. But I think this is going to be.
You know her? Huh? Yeah. Maybe she's a great person. Maybe all the bad stuff you heard about her was just like an act, and everything.
To be honest, she does the most extreme, like
I don't know her, so
no. Even go back to like if you're watching like shit like Detractor shit, even though it's pretty hilarious, even they go like an extra step far to it. Like, all right, maybe not that extreme. That was like fabricated.
I don't know if they go that far because he kind of deserves it.
No, like that's fine. But I'm saying the fabrication parts where you're like, they overly believe some stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not the right for they, but like
when they fabricate things as a joke against them, I think that's funny. Like, there's some people are just like, yeah, man, and then he did this. I don't want to say certain things, but then he did this with an escort. And I'm like, that's funny.
I also just love a running joke of just calling someone the wrong name.
Oh yeah, Dave Bennett. That's what fucking Tevin used to call him all the time. Frank. Dave Bennett. Yeah, Frank. I never gave you a last name.
Hell Frank. Yeah. Although apparently Frank's birthday is trending on Twitter today, so happy birthday to me, I guess.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, fucking. What word can I use on Twitch? Fuck boy. I can say that.
Yeah.
All right, good.
You say soy boy too.
What? No, you're not allowed to say that.
You can't. I don't know why you had in your mind you can't say soy boy.
No, you're not allowed to say that.
Never mind.
What? Say it.
Because half of Twitch's staff is obsessed with the soy, you know?
Yeah, that's why
Tekken 5
don't have bones anymore.
Way too expensive.
Okay, that was a random fucking thing.
Yeah, War64 just tweeted it, popped on the phone. Anyway,
game
David's
on
happy.
vinyl?
He's owned now. That's okay.
Yeah, finally, she'll step on you like Lady
like
Dimitrescu.
The fucking step.
Yeah, ask my thoughts, and I don't get to actually talk about it. All right. But yeah, what's the next story? What else do we got here?
I just pointed it back at you.
I tried to, and we constantly kept getting interrupted with dumb jokes.
What do you mean? They're fucking great jokes, all right?
All right, what's the next story?
Go ahead. I literally brought it back to you.
No, it's fine. What's the next story?
Oh my god, this guy.
He doesn't like Pokimane because she's a lady. He's sexist.
It's true.
That's always a good point. If you ever criticize a woman, it's because you're sexist.
Gore, let's talk about GTA for a second.
How about for longer?
No.
Well, fuck it. I don't want to talk about that. All right. The
remaster trailer came out.
Yes. And people are split. And when I say split, I mean leaning more towards the positive, because I think people are just more surprised that it wasn't just a remaster skin job, and they actually went in and actually like changed things. Like, I don't know if you're
fucking good.
Yeah, I will say the more cartoony look of the characters, like they look cartoony now, but that was back in PS2 days. I mean, that's just what you're gonna have when it comes to realistic characters. But them switching it, like I think a lot of the character models look kind of good. Like they actually look pretty good.
Sure.
But then some of them just like, I feel like all the fat dudes that we've seen just now they look like cartoons.
Like eggs.
I don't know why. Yeah, they look like eggs. What happened, man? Can't get a body shape right?
Yeah, so I can go either way on those character models. Like I get it. It's probably gonna fit with how kooky these stories get when you see these characters talk. But also, it's the
earlier GTA games don't get even close to as kooky as
like
kooky as
San Andreas.
as 5.
Oh, that's 5.
5 gets fucking nuts.
Yeah,
it's like 5 almost becomes a Saints Row game at a point.
Yeah,
like, all right.
But I don't mind them yet. Maybe I will later. But for now, I don't really mind them. But man, dude, the fucking the environments.
Yeah,
that fucking floored me, dude.
Yeah, and you know what's so crazy is that like they already said they're going to change up the gameplay, and I said, oh, I would love if they changed up the aiming, so it's like GTA more like GTA. Now. And they said, they said, because that's the one thing I don't like about going back to those games. I'll just like, you know, auto targeting and then you fire.
Yeah.
You know, it's San Andreas. They made it so that you can aim freely if you want, but yeah, I don't like that in the older GTA games, and now you can just fucking actually free aim. I'm sure they'll have auto targeting in there, but I like you can actually aim now.
You know? Can also shoutouts to Rockstar for doing the really sly but like using Game Pass and PS Now as a really like smart marketing technique.
No Vice City though.
That's no Vice City, but I mean you get 3 on PS Now, you get San Andreas on Game Pass. So you're missing Vice City, but also there's no way to buy these games individually. So if you like that game a lot and you want to play the other two, gotta buy it.
Gotta buy it. Really strange. So San Andreas is coming to Game Pass, and GTA 3 is going to PlayStation Now.
Mm-hmm.
And Vice City is just you gotta buy the fucking. Which I don't want to wait for the physical because I do want to play it. I'm thinking I might just play San Andreas and then wait
That's what I'm
until
gonna
the physical comes out. But I kind of want to play GTA 3 again because that's the one I haven't played in the longest time.
They should all age appropriately though.
Because
Now,
by
if
the
they're all
time
the
I
same
played
controls.
by the time I played GTA 3, I beat it. But by the time I played it or I got it, Vice City was coming out in like a month. So it was just or like a couple months or something because it was like really soon after GTA 3.
It's not gonna surprise you when I say that I've never actually played these games all the way through, right?
No. I mean, a lot of people didn't because it got really fucking hard. And I'm glad they also said they're gonna put checkpoints. Which they didn't have before, which was fucking annoying even back then because you for an entire mission die and then not only have to start the mission over again, you have to drive to the fucking mission most of the time. So you just like or fucking drive. There was no fast travel.
I got San Andreas. I got to the train.
Okay, that's pretty far.
Yeah, so I was getting through it, but
I think that's pretty far. I beat San Andreas twice. I think. Pretty sure it's far.
Yeah, it wasn't really bad. That was back in the days I actually played games, but it was. I really want to go back and play 3 in Vice City. I've always wanted to play Vice City, so I'm super excited to just do that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'll probably just play San Andreas on Game Pass, pass the time, and then I'm gonna get the physical. There's no way.
Yeah,
I would love to get them on Switch, but there's downloads on them, so I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, they're not gonna be that big.
No, but
even with the updated textures, they'll probably be like 10 gigs each.
I'm usually not a stickler for that shit, but I'm a little bit on David's side where I'm creeping more towards where it's getting me more and more bugged as time goes on.
The only thing I don't like is when it comes with a code.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't think that's the case. I think it just comes on a cart, but you have to download it after you put the cart in. Yeah, because I just don't like you get a cart that has one game on it. Like they did
that with fucking Bayonetta 1 and 2, which is bugging the hell out of me always.
Which, hey, I'll give Bayonetta credit here. At least when you got the game, the code wasn't like some fucking insert. It was actually legit on the fucking the cover art. On the back of the cover art, not on the front. Obviously.
Was it?
It was on the back of the cover art. So if you wanted the code, it was get your copy if you have it. It was on the back of the cover. At least mine was. Fucking. I got a special one. I remember a guy from GameFly, and GameFly never uses whenever they rent things out. So when you buy it from them, you get the code, even if it's used. So.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So I like that. I just don't like getting I don't like getting an insert code like that. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This is what I bought, really.
That I didn't realize that because I don't know why I didn't think about that. I've opened this case many times, but it's I didn't think of that because it has Bayonetta 1 as like a reversible cover.
Yeah.
Which looks totally hokey if you do that.
Right. It does look weird. I don't like reversible covers because most of the time they don't put the fucking
dude, I would use some
console
reversible covers like the Bioshock Infinite one. I would use the fuck out of that one if it has just fucking put the label on it. So put the label on it. It stands the fuck out way too much if it doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. It's looking good, and it comes out at this point like in 2 weeks. Not even like a week and a half. At least San Andreas does for us.
I'm excited though. And then GTA Power Hour continues. GTA San Andreas VR. Now,
Mark Zuckerberg came out and said, "Hey guys, welcome to Meta.
Welcome to Meta." He looking like a fucking weirdo, just like he usually does, just like staring up, making really cringe jokes.
He came out the pussy looking fucking weird. But the doctor grabbed his ass and like, ugh, what the fuck? He looks like a salamander. And they threw him out the window. Facebook.
I've been buying a lot of Oculus games lately, including Resident Evil 4.
Why?
Because so actually,
you had to think about it for a second.
Well, no, because I was trying to tell the story. I never did realize in all the past podcasts, I always have my sumo bag here.
Yeah.
The reason why all the podcast has been late this time is because one, also I'm tired, but I've been reorganizing my entire fucking apartment just to like move that sumo bag somewhere else. So I had to move that sumo bag into the living room, which caused me to move my editing desk, which is in the living room, into my bedroom. So I do all that. And then I want to clear this room out as much as I can because it's not going to be a game room / VR room. And I'm going to play fucking Resident Evil 4. Every time I see fucking videos of that, oh my god. I see people do some fucking cool ass shit in that fucking game. And I'm like, all right, let's just fucking play it. I got to play it.
They took out all the fun lines, though, censored.
Yeah, no more hitting on a 15-year-old girl.
He wasn't hitting on her. He was making a joke. You guys need to lighten up.
Yeah,
There's
you
some bad
guys.
people out there. Yeah. All the people are like, that. Louise is not supposed to be a good person. I don't know if you knew that. Like, Louise comes in and he's like, hey, I'm a skeeve. Like, that's fine. You can have skeeve characters in games and movies. Don't need to censor. So all the little girls that are playing the M-rated game that they shouldn't be playing to begin with don't get. Oh no, the Latino man's gonna grope me. What the fuck?
All right, so I know
Ballistics line is funny.
you're
What the fuck?
now you're now on board. You're gonna 100% get an Oculus Quest 2, especially because now they're just
Well,
more exclusive games now.
unless they switch out all the fucking dialogue in San Andreas. I like that you try to just get rid of what I was saying. You know I'm right. So
For what?
just censor everything about fucking censoring the game. Who gives a shit?
No,
Keep
put
all the
the
lines.
hot coffee mod in there. Fuck it.
No, I'm talking about Resident Evil 4. No, put the hot coffee mod. That's great. VR banging the lady. I don't even know who you fuck in that game. I've never seen the hot coffee. Never have. I've heard about it talked. I've heard it talked about, and I've seen a censored version on XPlay, but I've never seen what it looks like.
Do
I'm
it
assuming
now.
it looks great.
Live reaction.
I'm sure it's fucking terrible. I'm sure it's
Right.
just two really shitty character models, like, and then he's like, and CJ's like, yeah, that's my pussy. He probably says or whatever. I'm sure he says that.
But
CJ's a great character.
there's
You know,
more-
CJ is such a weird character. When I was a kid, I hated CJ because he's just lame. He's kind of like a pushover. But a lot of GTA characters are kind of like that. So I don't know why I gave him shit. I feel like it's because like Tommy and even what's his name, Claude in GTA 3, who doesn't even fucking talk. Those ones, like, there's something more about him, like a little bit more.
You're also racist.
Oh, that's I didn't even think about that. See, you're the one who brought that up. But no, like now I love CJ. Now I love CJ though. CJ's great.
That's all, but
anyway.
no. So to go back to that, there's a lot more Oculus Quest 2 exclusive games getting produced now. So
Yeah, 2.
isn't there another one? I thought that was.
I don't fucking care. The only 2 I give a shit about is Resident Evil and fucking GTA
That was,
San Andreas.
I thought I saw 2 more, but I could have been wrong then.
I'm sure there are. I don't fucking care unless it's like something cool, like, you know, I don't know, Stardew Valley VR. I'll play that.
So the fun about the PC community is there'll be mods to make it playable on everything, anyways.
There you go. See, I'll play with my Oculus Quest 1. I'll just connect it to my PC. Fuckers. I can't lose. I'm probably gonna get it though, because I'm probably just gonna sell my Quest and
Just do it.
get the Quest 2. Yeah. But I don't know where to go with this. Just San Andreas. I can't wait to see Big Smoke's order. Big Smoke's order in VR, baby. Let's go. I wish I could remember the whole
I feel
order.
like
2 number 4s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. So something like that. I know he ends it with a large soda.
I feel like someone's gonna get upset that GTA and VR because you could shoot cops is gonna be a thing. Someone's gonna get upset.
Everybody's gonna get upset about something. Like, in this one, the girl has a butt and you can look at it. Get rid of all butts on girls. And now they're just like, it just like pixelates the butt. What the fuck is the point of me buying this game now? I can't see Ada's butt. The fuck.
Oh, there you go. Chiopan has you. 2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 4s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Yeah, all right. Then I gotta read that. You fucked it all up. You just embarrassed me. I'm embarrassed.
You just embarrassed me.
I'm embarrassed. Hold on, let me see this fucking thing. All right, 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. That's how he says it.
Yeah.
His Big Smoke is a G.
There was one guy who does those food competitions who ordered Big Smoke's actual order and tries to eat as fast as he could.
Yeah. Big Smoke, he's big.
They smoke.
That's why he's named Big Smoke. He's not just regular Smoke or Little Smoke.
Speaking
I
of
can't wait to
smoke,
play that game actually. Now thinking about it, I can't wait to play that. Now thinking about it, I want to play.
you know what else?
So,
I'm excited to play. I'm excited to play this Halo Infinite campaign.
Yeah, it's looking great. I'm glad they finally fucking showed it. Jesus Christ. Fucking a month and not even a half, month and like a week before it comes out. The fuck?
David, you watch this?
What?
No.
Oh, you did.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
You should watch it.
You want to watch it? You want to watch it right now?
No.
All right. Well, fuck it. He's playing all the Halo games now. He doesn't.
I'll go into it blind. Fuck it.
Okay.
Whoa.
I mean, it's cool. We're going to talk about it though now, so you're not going in blind at all.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Well, to be honest, talking about it is not much to talk about because besides the fact that it is semi-open world, which I was figuring, only semi. It's gonna be like a Tomb Raider situation. Wait,
like
have
Gears
you played
5.
the Tomb Raider game? No, I'm not. I don't compare anything to Gears 5. But I guess sure, Gears 5. Did you play the Tomb Raider reboot, David?
I played like an hour of it.
All right. Well, anyway, that has like a semi-open world where it's still linear, but it's like an open linear. I guess like that part in Last of Us 2. Also, it looks like that. With that
now
one
you're
part
talking
where
my
you're
language, Gore.
oh, you love Last of Us 2. The part with the town where this that I got there. I did that. So that's cool. It has like side missions and like upgrades and stuff. You can upgrade Master Chief, and I could see where they're going with this, especially since this is going to be like a game that's going to get expanded on, even in the story mode.
Yeah.
As it gets older and older, just like Spartan Ops. They kept releasing new updates for that too. So that'd be kind of cool. New story missions and stuff in the future. They show more of the grapple hook. Grapple hook looks sick.
God, it looks so much fun.
Grapple shot. I'm just glad that I'm gonna play the game with it because I know when I play multiplayer, I'll never get it.
You didn't get it?
Everyone's gonna hog it. I know I got plenty in the multiplayer, but I know when people get better and better, people are gonna get it.
Probably.
I got plenty in the multiplayer. I actually did one kill with it that I thought was cool, and I tried to record it, but it kept giving me an error. And I was like, "Well, fuck you." I did a grapple. I had the gravity hammer on that one area where the gravity hammer on the side. I jumped over. I should have just grabbed it with the grapple shot, but I wasn't thinking about it. So I just jumped over there and I got it, and then I grapple hooked. I went, and then I was like, I just did it to get it because I wanted to, because the grapple shot's fun. And I landed on a guy that was coming through the doorway. Didn't know he was there. Didn't even coming. I was like, oh! And I just killed him. I was like, all right, cool. I was incidentally cool. I was like, all right.
I like how Gore had the option to be a badass to himself right there, and I just fucking smacked his ass and just
yeah,
killed him.
I could have been a badass. You know how many times that happens in a multiplayer game where I actually get startled? I mean, like, not even just like,
That's the scariest thing that ever happened to me, remember?
Yeah.
In Condemned 2 multiplayer?
Oh, well, that game's a horror game. That makes Condemned 2 is actually, the multiplayer was really fun. I remember I played with just some random guy on my Xbox Live friends list. I think it was somebody that watched my YouTube channels like 10 years ago.
Shout out to you if you're out there watching still.
I don't remember your name. I'm sorry if you're still watching, but I randomly joined his game, Condemned 2, and he had like almost a community of people that played it, because there was nobody else playing Condemned 2 at this point. But these people, and there was like 6 of them, and it was actually really fun because they got really into it. There was like killers going after just like the innocent people. It was almost like Spies versus Mercs if it was murderers versus innocent, I guess. It was really cool. I actually liked the multiplayer. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, Halo campaign.
Chio Pain says,
there's
I'm gonna get a Series
new
S for Halo Infinite. I was hyped for the overview.
Yeah, but to be fair, if you have an Xbox One, they already showed that the game runs pretty well on it. So, I mean, and the game looks good. I wouldn't say it looks next gen good. Like,
I look great.
I think it looks great. I don't think it looks next gen.
It's a definite upgrade from last year.
It's not Godfall.
That's true. I love that battlefield shit that we see. You just hop out, fall and just rocket someone, then just grapple, hijack.
It's just straight ripped off Battlefield.
Yeah,
right there. That's literally the exact same thing. You jumped out, rocketed, jumped right back in. I mean, I love that. The grapple shot. They obviously know what. Because they show that a lot in the campaign. Like, here we go. Watch Master Chief grapple up on this thing that's exploding, and he just goes wee. They said, "Oh, we definitely no fall damage."
Right.
Not that it's had it for a little while, but still.
Chio Pain says last Xbox I had was 360.
No fall damage. What?
Last Xbox they had was 360. Hop right in. Do some fall damage shit with us.
If you don't have if you never had an Xbox One, then.
I love the new AI. Jen Taylor does an awesome way of voicing a whole new character in that style. I love it.
He's great. I have her autograph.
Yeah.
I do.
And then
It's real.
I love Chief kind of has that one-liner.
Yeah.
Stuff
Oh,
again.
I like.
Oh, I like it.
If you like this kind of thing, oh, I like. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I love when they go into Master Chief as like a personality more. That's why I liked about Halo 4 so much. He actually felt like a human at points, and that was the point of Halo 4, especially towards the end.
There was a
and then Halo 5, he's just like, I miss Cortana. That's his whole fucking character in Halo 5.
Well,
so all 20 minutes he's in.
I saw a good post about how what it was a Reddit post, and it was like Master Chief in Halo Infinite gives off big Halo 2 Master Chief vibes.
Because he's always
always busting out a one-liner somewhere here or there.
Boo to that grunt, and I need a weapon, obviously. Fucking classics, yeah, sir. Finishing this fight, or like, well, he doesn't say this, but for a brick, he flew pretty good. You know, a lot of comedic elements to Master Chief or Master Chief saying, too. Like, it's like, even like the commercials for Halo 3 was it Halo 3 the one like, Cortana's like, bet you can't hit it.
That was 2.
Yeah, you're on. That was 2. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're on.
Yeah, you're on. He throws it. He misses. Yeah, it doesn't show that part, but it's a blooper. He fucked up and blew himself up.
But yeah, I'm super excited for it. It sold me on it. I'm gonna have fun with it, and I don't mind it being single player only. I probably would have preferred.
Yeah, no, I'm actually glad because Halo 5, I still don't know what the fucking story is about.
Not that
I had a great time playing that. Yeah, but
we probably enjoyed it more.
Every Halo game that I play, I pay attention to the story. I don't know what the fuck happened in Halo 5. So, like, I still don't. Like, I looked up videos explaining it. I still don't remember.
I think we enjoyed Halo 5 more because we did a co-op, which probably works out in hindsight. Yeah. But yeah, for sure, Infinite, just knowing that it's going to be a pretty big story just in the grand scheme of things, I want to focus on that.
Yeah. Especially since it's going to be like, here's all the or here's all the marker map.
And David, you're going to wait till co-op, right? Or you're going to just play it?
I'll probably end up just playing it.
Do it.
Yeah, just play it. Fucker.
That'll be our first
book, so I may as well just play it.
That'll be our first Purple Rupee thing, right?
Nope. And then maybe. Name in the works. That was one thing I was gonna say is that I've forgotten how, fucker. No, we should do when their co-op does come and they add some story stuff. We could play that.
Hell yeah!
Because they're gonna have more story stuff. We'll do that co-op. There you go. And then we'll all be caught up because we actually paid attention to the story. So
yeah,
like,
but
that was crazy when Master Chief. That was crazy when Master Chief banged Cortana because she became a human. That's gonna happen. She's gonna turn into a human. I mean, that's pretty much what almost happened at the end of Halo 4.
Purple Rupees Let's Plays, maybe.
They're fucking close. Nah. Why Purple Rupees Let's Plays?
How about Co-op Thursdays? We'll bring that back.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, because Thursday really works out.
I just like that whenever we were doing that, it was like very rarely a Thursday.
Yeah.
Co-op Thursday, but we do it on Tuesday and post it up Wednesday.
Well, it starts with T, whatever. Same thing. Tuesday, Thursday, same day. Every day is the same if you just look at it in a sad, pathetic way. Like, if you have nothing else better in your life, every day's the same.
You know what, Gort?
Every Friday is a Friday. Every Tuesday is a Tuesday. It's 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, we're going to end the podcast here.
Wait, isn't there another thing we have to talk about?
Yeah, we were going to talk about the N64 emulation and Switch being
right. That's what it was.
Like, nah,
all right, talk about that.
I forgot you were right.
I only played one game, and it was when I played.
It's not with every game. There's a lot of games like predominantly the one that a lot of people point to is Ocarina of Time. There's up to 8 frames of lag, which is disgusting in that fucking game because you can visibly count the amount of time between you hit a button and Link doing something. There's a lot of games that do have some lag in it. There's some that don't, like Star Fox, from what I heard, actually plays very well. There's one other one that
Yoshi Story. I don't know.
Yoshi Story plays very well, actually.
Why would you want to play that though?
I like Yoshi Story.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, get fucked, Gore. I stand with David on this, actually.
Yeah. Yoshi cuck.
What does that mean?
You're literally wearing a dinosaur skin right now, so fucking trust your ass.
He's got a good point.
Yeah, fucker. Oh, I like dinosaur. Oh, when they're green. Fuck out of here.
But definitely for considering the fact that they're charging so much for this, I kind of expect better emulation. Also, a lot of people pointing out the fact that despite the fact that it seems to use a similar engine, if not the same engine, to what they use for Mario 64 for the Anniversary Collection, the one on the Nintendo Switch Online plan runs worse than the one in the Nintendo 64 Collection for Mario 64.
It's the same engine, but it's a different version, right?
I mean, it's the same game. It just doesn't have any of the same optimizations. But so they literally reported it instead of just using the same port they already have.
I thought it was what's the Japanese version where you can't do the long backwards jump that the speedrunners like?
It's like Don Shiku or something like that.
Shindu or something like that, or something like that.
Yeah, Shindu. Yeah,
and that's not that one's not this version.
But even beyond that, it still has much more lag than a lot of than the one that's in that. Because technically, the main difference between Shindu and the English release is there's like a glitch difference that can occur. Actually, most speedrunners use the English version because of that, because the Shindu version fixes glitches that speedrunners use.
Let me see. I'm gonna mess around with Mario 64 really quick, and this one has lag. You said.
Yeah. More than the one that was in the Anniversary Collection.
I just know the controls are really weird the way that they, for whatever reason.
Yes, and they're not remappable from what I understand. Is that correct? That is fucking dumb.
Because you can't do that with SNES, right?
I don't think you can either, which I still agree that is dumb, but at least an SNES controller has a very one-to-one easy comparison, whereas the N64 is such an albatross of a fucking controller that it should allow you to at least go the extra step to do a basic function that exists in every fucking emulator on the goddamn planet. Is to be able to
have you seen the controls of what they do, David?
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of it.
I'll show it for the viewers.
Two of the
so you gotta use the trigger and the face buttons to use the C buttons. A and B are still A and B on there, but Y and X are just left and down on the yellow
so it sounds
buttons.
Sounds like the shitty ass Skyward Sword controls that they did for.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, you have to hold like a button, then use the stick to do different things and shit.
Yeah.
You have to hold this, and then this stick becomes something different. Right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. So
you have to hold two buttons down, and then this becomes the C stick.
Yeah. So you're right. Let me just phrase it. Let me phrase it just because I can show it on here too. Okay, so pretend these are like these. I mean, they look exactly like the yellow buttons on the 64 controller, right?
Right.
Okay, without touching anything else, B still B, A still A. This is down, and this is left. Now that's already weird. Now when you push the trigger or hold the trigger, then this become the up down left right buttons. That's what I'm not understanding though. Why is this left and the top down?
They should just be nothing at that point.
Yeah, I agree. You're just adding buttons, and they don't really need to be buttons on there.
Either that, or they should be like, you press that button to remap your fucking controls. How about that? There you go. Do that.
I would also would not mind.
Opens up a menu.
I also would not mind if they just said like these were B and A on here, like the triggers were B and A,
right?
And they just left the face buttons as the yellow camera buttons.
Okay.
That'd be weird, but also like you wouldn't be swapping or having to hold buttons down.
Or they could just like fix these controls and make them work for a Joy-Con. That would be nice. We could just do that.
Or you know what? Save your money. Don't buy it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Or just do the family plan with everyone. Just fucking do that too.
Yeah. Find 7 other suckers and then.
I'm paying. Now it's nice. Now I didn't find a reason to do the family plan before because I'm like it's $20 a year. I don't care. But now since it was $80 a year, I'm like, all right, well, let's do that. So now I'm paying less because now we brought it down at $10 a year.
Yeah, so now it's a good deal.
Now I paid less for more.
Deal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks Nintendo, you stupid fucks. I mean, you smart fucks. I mean, dumbass.
You dumbass.
CRPrights.com. Check it out. You can watch a review. No, they don't do. You can read a review. You can look at the words, and if you're like me, You try to decipher them, and I know fucking Discord.
I know. I wanted to say
That's
like,
my goddamn piece. No, I'm looking at the fucking thing and it stops fucking registering. Piece of shit. Ruined my bit.
I know Discord. They said some really fucked up
Fuck.
things. I appreciate Discord for just muting them at the right time.
Suck my nuts. And delay that or whatever. Delay.
All I heard was Gore say, "Yeah," or you could just and then just start his mouth just moving and nothing coming out. Oh, that's pretty.
No,
fucked
I
up,
said
man.
something. Fuck you. I said words.
David,
you can't censor me.
What?
I will not be silent.
Of a lambs. What 64 games do you have to add on here to get you to consider this?
Nothing. I would
Pokimane.
never pay for it.
Jet Force Gemini.
Why would I pay for emulation that's done shittily when I have free emulation done well? Or when I could just play on original hardware. I have zero interest.
Can you play
in
online?
Yeah, with an emulator, yeah.
Not on your regular N64, silly.
What if you want to play online with like the original controller?
The boys.
I can do that. They have tons of USB adapters with the original controllers.
Just
or
pay
if you want to use a better version of the original controllers, you get yourself the Bluetooth version of the Retro USB Fighter controller and use that.
Or I spend $10 a year, David, you know?
Yeah, you ever think of that?
Or just don't spend anything.
Yo, David.
And I get online.
Look at this kickstand.
Don't spend anything when I get online.
You can't play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate online without that.
Hey, David, look at the kickstand.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you can. Just use a Switch emulator. Fuck it. Runs better on emulators anyways.
Oh,
DLC? Is DLC emulated?
Yeah.
What DLC?
I think most of Smash DLC does work on Yuzu, I think it's called.
What DLC? Wait, for what?
Smash Ultimate.
For Smash.
What? You can't do that. It's new. They'll let you.
People have already been running Dread at 60 frames per second on Yuzu.
No, that's not allowed. Get on a Switch, you fucking fucks. It's a wait. Metroid Dread's
eventually.
Metroid Dread's already 60 frames though. It is, yeah.
Yeah, but now you can play it on an emulator.
Yeah, but it's 60 frames on the Switch. So
yeah, and now you can upscale it to 4K.
Okay, that's fine. But why'd you say 60 frames like I couldn't do it on the Switch?
Because Switch struggles with so much.
I struggle with you. Did you see this kickstand? Look at this kickstand.
The kickstand's really fucking good. I like the kickstand a lot.
No, man, you gotta like chilling.
I can't wait till we actually get a Switch fucking Pro, because I do want to get a Switch Pro so I can finally.
That one's gonna have 5 kickstands. You can just go. You can make it go nuts.
I love seeing those. Remember those fake controllers when people make like, oh, here's the PS7 controller. It's like 50 thumbsticks and like 32 buttons.
I saw one that was just like a big screen. That was it's like a big screen and 2 thumbsticks.
And then I was like, that's our idea.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, the Wii U. It was the Wii U. Because that acted as a controller. This is just that's it. You got this. I hope you enjoy it, fucker. Remember the Wii U? Let's give a quick silence to.
I'm still playing Metroid on it, so not quite dead.
GBA. Yeah, he's playing GBA games with the Wii U.
That means Wii U.
It's alive. That means.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Wii U.
I already just don't like playing on computers as it is. I'm not gonna go through emulators on here.
Why?
Fucking at least be a normal fucking person and play them on your GameCube.
Do you know how expensive those games are now?
Get a flash cart. That's what I do.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, fucker. Cheat.
Or I just pay $7. I just got it.
Why don't you just go to bed?
Yeah, why don't you just go to bed, Adrian?
Yeah, sleep. You have a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, I get it's Halloween in school tomorrow.
No, it's not. Halloween's on Sunday.
Nope, for all the school
Tell them
kids.
it's fake. No, tell them it's fake. Halloween doesn't start until Sunday.
Fake news.
Whatever candy they get tomorrow, it's not real.
It's mine.
Tell them they can't eat it until Sunday.
Wouldn't that be funny if I made them give me candy for Halloween?
Yeah, I let you play a game. You give me candy, fucker. I gave you the treat. You give me the treat, too. Treat or treat. That's what's good. No tricks. Yeah. You give me a trick, I swear to God, you're getting an F.
No tricks, only treats.
Yeah, treat or treat. That's it. And it's only incoming for me, not outgoing. You ain't getting shit. You playing a scary game, you're gonna shit your pants.
All right. On that note,
more like pee-pee because you're gonna piss. You're gonna be scared. You better not shit though. Oh, smelly.
CRPrights.com.
CRP rights. Speaking of pee, CRP rights.
Thanks for listening to Games Gone By. No, that's not true.
Go check
Thanks
out.
for listening to Blue Reviews.
Go check out their website. There's a lot of words. I don't know what they mean, but I'm
yeah,
sure
somehow Gore wrote as reviews. I don't know how he did it.
Ghost Rider.
He had the voice to text speech actually.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this Chucky guy, he's crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, he's stabbing motherfuckers.
Next week is our Bioshock Games Gone By. We'll be announcing a fuck ton of season 3 Games Gone By games during then. The following week will be our season 2 retrospective. And then a couple weeks after that will be our Kentucky Route Zero. And then in between there, shoutouts, we'll announce this next week for sure, like our solid plans, but we're gonna do Extra Life. I gotta set up the whole page and everything, but we're gonna be doing it for the kids. Me and Gore are definitely gonna do 12 hours, but I need to figure out when the other day is gonna be because I have class another day in November. So we'll have to figure that out. But we're gonna break that up. So it might not be 2 consecutive weekends, but we'll do 2 12-hour days at some point. Whether it's December, maybe. I don't know. But for sure we're gonna do 2 sometime before the end of the year. Go check the audio podcast. Appreciate that. Once again, shout out to CRP Rights. Much appreciate you guys. We'll be hearing about them some more. Movie podcast, if you're watching live, should be up on Friday. If you're listening to it, should be up now. Hey, if you like this, give Gore's Bratch review a thumbs up.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what I said. I'm sure none of it was good.
Shout us out, David.
Fuck the police.
All right. Well, Jesus Christ.